the things come out of it. The little bits come out.
Oh, I don't want that.
Yeah, it fell over.
Bezel.
Oh.
Right, hold up. Reset.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I wonder what those letters are for. It's got to be from her, isn't it?
Well,
I was trying to open one. I thought, oh, I was gonna steam it open and see what it says.
Does it look like her writing?
I don't know what she. Well, I know what she looks like, but I don't know.
Is it the same writing on both?
Yeah.
yeah, it's the same. One says Dave, one says Dave Crooks.
It's from the same girl, isn't it?
I think we're live.
Hello.
And it went through, and Gav goes, maybe she's pregnant. I'm like, do you know what? That actually went through my head today.
That's all your mum and dad need, isn't it?
What, another grandchild they can't see?
We are live.
Oh, hello YouTube.
Hello.
We're talking about someone else.
That's YouTube. Right. So it's ancient Greece, but it's not, because as you'll see, there's sort of futuristic technologies involved. You see, all right. So everyone's going to take control of an ancient Greek hero, right?
Ooh.
But you've got augmented. It's sort of like you're still living in the past, but you've got things that technology's moved on. Yeah. Right. I'll read you the gum out of the book. Okay. So I'll just So it says, with the fall of the
Mycenaean. Sorry.
With the fall of the Mycenaean Empire, the age-old might and culture of ancient Greece collapsed, and Hellas was mired in chaos and ruin. That's the old name for Greece. Right? This period became the time that no chronicle would document, and amid disarray and death, a handful of chosen ones sought to restore law and order by assuming control over the fallen land. History would remember them as heroes, but the lure of power soon stoked their ambition. Right, anyway. So it says, drawn to the war, mysterious and technologically advanced beings arrived in this world. They offered their support to the heroes, arming them with weapons of terrible power, and the Greeks soon came to worship them as gods. In Lords of Hellas, who lead a hero to battle with armies at their command, they must fight rival heroes and slay fearsome monsters as they try to please new gods. Right. So there's 4 ways to win this game. Okay. All right. The first thing you've got to do is you've got to control 2 lands, and you'll see that lands are they're the largest areas on the board. So you've got the one with the red border, one with the yellow border, one with the green border, one with the blue border.
Yeah.
So if you control all the regions in a land, right? I think.
There's a lot in the red one, isn't there?
Yeah.
Is that right?
No, 4.
Control 2 lands.
Okay.
Right?
Spread out.
Just looks like it.
A land is an area encompassing all the regions of a single colour. So if you control, these are your control markers, right? The discs.
I've only got 3.
What?
Yeah.
4, right?
There's another one here.
No,
isn't
that's
there?
great.
Brown.
Oh, is there a brown one as well?
Yeah, these are special cities. You've got
Okay.
Sparta and something else.
What about the island over there? Is that not?
Oh yeah,
That's
there
right.
you go.
Because there's a bridge there, isn't
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, so that's a land as well, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's just difficult to see the colour.
Right, so
isn't it?
that's the first thing. Right, second way is to control 5 regions with temples in them. Right, and you'll see that they're the temples over there, and you'll be building the temples on shrines. Okay, which are these things. All right. So if you control once temples have been built in regions with shrines, if you control regions with temples, 5 regions with temples that have been built, then you win. Okay, and the game ends immediately as soon as you do that. Right? You could slay 3 monsters, and at the moment we've got 4 monsters on the board, and you've got Hydra, Sphinx, Minotaur, and Cerberus. Right? So if you could slay 3 monsters, once you kill them, you'll take the miniature, and if you've got 3 in front of you, then you'll win. Okay? Or you'll see that you've got these monuments that are going to be built. You've got Hermes, Athena, and Zeus. Okay? And once a monument is fully built, whoever controls that region after 3 rounds will win, right? So say if Julie finishes the monument and controls this region where it is, and then Gavin comes in, kicks her out on the 3rd round, he will win.
So there's 3 monuments
Yeah.
altogether.
On the third round.
Yeah, so we'll track it here. As soon as one of the 3 monuments has been built, 3 rounds later, whoever controls that region will win the game. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the 4 ways you can win. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Good. This isn't, I don't know if it's working. Oh well, if it's not, it's not. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, well, is when it refers to trays, right? This just means cards. So you've got your monster trays, you've got your help tray, right? And if it ever says a tray, it means a card. So I think in the Kickstarter they give you a tray to put them in. But anyway, okay. So you want your help tray, which you've got your reference card, right? So, Gav, you're going to be red, aren't you? Julie is yellow. It's your reference card. And it's green. All right. 6 used action tokens, which are these ones.
Are they all the same, these things?
Yep.
They are.
1, 2. Don't ignore you want the side with the cross on, not the croissant. The one with the cross on. Yeah, if you take 6 of these and put them on the sides with the cross on, not the croissant.
Any 6.
Yep, doesn't matter. Ignore the one with the numbers on. You're just interested in the crosses. You give Julie 6. They're your used action tokens, right?
Crosses.
Excuse me. Right. You want 3 attribute tokens, right, which are these. And you'll be looking at the
Numbers?
Side with the 1s on, I think. Okay.
Where's Sparta? Must be down here somewhere, isn't it?
Sparta.
It's usually in the south.
That's Sparta.
Ah, right.
Right, so everyone gets an army board with their colour. Red and yellow. Right. And what you'll do,
An army board.
everyone starts with their attributes here on 1. So you got leadership, speed.
On 1, you say?
Yep. Everyone starts with them on number 1. Right, and you'll be using these ones to mark off your special actions, which are on the bottom here. Okay.
What, hunt, pair?
Yeah, they're your special actions.
Yep.
Right. Right. So what you do now, we're going to decide on who's going to be the starting player. So I really don't mind. Yeah. Cheers, PC. Thanks for breaking down and then start working again.
Kick it, don't they?
Yeah. Right.
Bang.
I think Mother should start, don't you?
Me?
Well, do you want to start? Well, the thing is, if you start, you get the first pick of the hero, but you go last with the last turn. So it's up to you. Do you want to pick your hero first, or do you want to
I'll
go?
pick my hero, I think.
Right, so you've got a choice between Achilles, Perseus, or Heracles.
Let's have a look. What's there?
They've got different starting conditions and then a special ability.
Helen
of Troy. What?
Okay.
Yeah, this needs to go. It needs to go there.
It's booting up, Matthew.
Yeah, cheers.
Jamal?
It's because you banged it this morning.
What?
It's because it fell on the floor.
No, that was afterwards.
Oh.
How'd you turn it off then without whatever. Right,
Bye.
which one do you want?
I'll knock it through, hang on.
Yeah.
Is
that a woman?
Yeah.
We've got
See her
boobies.
You don't mean anything these days.
Boobies.
You want to be Heracles?
I think so.
Okay, so that one goes there.
2 speed. Yeah.
Alright.
Perseus.
Some kind of bikini
So
on
you
it.
pass that to Julie. She picks next. I'll be starting because I get the last pick of the hero. Right.
Not that I really understand what his gifts are. But
You got a special ability,
Mm.
and then you got a starting bonus.
You can remove 1 glory token to draw 2.
So your starting
neutral
bonus, you
artifacts.
start with 2 strength, so you will start up here.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, she's done
I
that.
was just looking at yours, that's all.
So yeah, yeah. Turn them over. I think that's what you got to do.
2 strength, that's
Yeah.
strength there, isn't it? So
Yeah,
I'll
sorry, in
move
the
that to
middle.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Right, you want to take your
Got to turn over
miniature as well.
Julie.
Oh, right. All these little people. Oh,
What do you want?
Hercules. Cool, look at him. Looks like a Japanese
I don't know, really
samurai.
know what I'm doing.
Just pick anyone then.
I'm
So
going to
that-
pick the coolest looking
That
character.
slot, that
Helen.
slot in front of the thing. Like if you move your help sheet out of the way.
Yeah, it goes in the top bit.
I'm going to pick Helen because she's got nice
Oh,
boobies.
Right, so I'm Achilles.
One with the boobies.
Achilles' heels.
Yeah.
Is that her? Yeah.
Right,
You're Perseus.
no, Achilles.
Oh, you're Achilles.
Julie's Perseus. You get your
Okay.
yellow.
You're Brad Pitt then.
Yeah, no. That's it. So you should have a special starting ability. I'll start with 2 speed.
Oh yeah.
Julie. what's
Special
yours?
ability. Enemies player hoplites
Hoplites, that's right.
can't enter a region where
They're soldiers.
Yes, what's your starting bonus?
draw 3 natural artifacts and start game with one of them. Shuffle back other.
Right. So if you pop your hero board above your army board,
What?
it just slots
Oh,
in
I
the
see.
ship.
Right.
And then you can choose one of these artifacts to use, and then you shuffle the rest back in. So Gav starts with, what was yours? Starting ability?
Take glory token in the same colour as your starting region.
Right, so we'll do that in a sec. It's one of these.
I'll probably
What's your
pick that
special?
one.
What's your
My
one?
special ability is add Achilles' speed or strength, whichever is lowest, to your army strength in the region he is in.
Mm.
So he's a bit of a warrior. Right. Gav, what's your special ability?
Oh, I have to tell people.
Oh yeah. No, not your artifact, your special ability. Yeah.
Enemies players hoplites can't enter a region with Helen in it unless that player's hero is also in that region.
Right, so in order to go into the region where Helen is, you have to have your hero with your troops. Right?
Oh, right, okay.
Okay. So in this game,
I think she's drunk.
if you ever forget to do something, or you find that you should have done something, like for instance, like the Sphinx, right? You can't recruit in the region where the Sphinx is. So if you recruit in the region where the Sphinx is, and you find that you shouldn't have done it, you have to take your troops out, but you don't get to go back. Do you know what I mean? So you forfeit whatever you did because it's difficult to unpick. Right? So you just take your troops out and say, well, that was that. Right? But it's up to everyone to remember what the individual bits and pieces are.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Right. So we've all got our heroes, right? Right, so we draw 1 combat card each. Alright, Julie, that's your combat card.
So we got to keep these to ourselves.
Yeah,
have we?
keep them to yourself. You always you have a maximum hand of 4 combat cards, right? If ever you get 4 combat cards, more than 4, you have to just discard down. The only time that you can have more than 5 is when you're in a monster hunt. Right?
Right.
More than 4, sorry. Okay. So the start player then places their selected hero and and 2 hoplites in any one region. Repeat steps 4. Right, so you get to place your hero in one of the starting regions.
Right.
Okay, and 2 hoplites, and you'll notice that you see here. Right, see this is the I don't know what they call it. What do they call it? It's a can't remember what they call it now. Control is equal to or greater than the number indicator. So you see this number here. When you go into that region, if you've got equal to or more than that number, which is like the civilian population, you take control of the region. You stick one of your control markers in it. Right, and it's probably best to stick it over the number just to show that you don't. Once that's done, you don't need to worry about it again. All right. Okay, so you choose a region, and if it's got 2 or less population, you can control that region. So where do you want to put your thing? Right, okay, so you're going to go to Sparta, right? So you can, if you want to, fortify one of those hoplites by bunging them in there, and that gives you +2 defence if anyone tries to attack you in Sparta.
Okay, alright, I'll do that.
Well, actually, you need 5 or more, don't you?
To do that?
No,
I thought that was population.
Yeah, I'm looking. Right. Let's just establish control there. Where is it?
Anyone want a mint?
No, thanks.
Go on.
Nothing?
No, thanks. One on there. I think it's flappy wool. Where is it? Start by places the miniature of his choice along with 2 hoplites in one region. If the population strength in that region is 2 or less, the player places his or her control token there. Right, yeah, so you can't start in the city, and you won't take control of there because you need 5 or more.
Right, okay.
These don't count towards anything, though.
Okay.
I don't think. Yeah, so hero's not
right,
classed as
it's the men. Yeah.
So Julie, you is it continuing clockwise? Yeah, clock. Last player to sit to hero will take the first turn. Right, so Julie, you place yours in the thing now.
I'm just looking at the special ability.
Why is anyone?
It says I can remove 1 glory token on my turn. So does that mean I have to have the glory token, or do I take one from over there?
At the beginning of your turn, you can remove 1 glory token to draw 2 neutral artifacts.
So I've got to have a glory token
Well,
already?
I'll tell you about glory tokens a bit. I'll probably answer your question.
Yeah.
Right, so don't want that happening.
Okay. I didn't know whether I dipped out then.
How many men can we put on the board?
2. So if you place it in a region with 2 or less population strength, you can take control of that region. Alright. Okay. Where do you want to go?
I want to go there.
Oh, excuse me.
You can't go there, laddie.
What's my special ability mean? It says after using a prepare special action, place Perseus in any region on the map. You can't start a quest this way.
Well, I'll tell you about that in a minute. That makes sense at the moment. Okay, so you want to put one of your control markers on there. Go over there.
And I can put mine there,
Yep.
can't I?
When do you put a soak in there then?
Well, you have to move into there.
Oh.
I'm going to go here.
It's got to be one of those knights, I'm afraid.
Yeah, just make sure you don't put your priest. You get your priest.
Yeah,
mixed
priest
up.
different, yeah, I saw that.
You only got 4 priests in it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I've got 4.
My ones are weird. So this is just the setup, it will make sense in a bit. Right. So I'll be going first, right? Because you all took your choices before, right? So what you'll be doing, you'll be taking as many regular actions as you like. You can only do each of them once. There's 4 regular actions. Then you have to perform a special action, which are these things here, right, on the board. And once you've performed a special action, you'll be placing one of these on here, right? But don't worry, because when you do the build monument action, that will allow you to take, everybody will refresh all the cards they've got and take off all these used special action tokens, right? So the build monument is sort of, it'll basically be the end of the turn, alright? So you'd be doing as many regular actions as long as you can perform them once and once only, and then you'll be doing a special action. Okay? So we said you win the game by killing 3 monsters, controlling 2 of the 5 coloured lands, so you have to have control of all the regions in 2 lands, right? Control 5 regions that contain a temple, or control the region that contains a first fully built monument after a 3-round countdown. So that sort of basically just kills the game off, doesn't it? So eventually something's going to get built and it just stops the game from just going on and on and on and on, right? So a region is the smallest area on the board. A land is a group of regions. Temples and monuments are different. So these are monuments, they're temples. And temples will be built on shrines, like we said.
Yeah.
Okay. Control of a region is established by having hoplites in a region equal to or greater than a number indicated in that space. So once you've established control, like we have in here, right? Put your marker in that region, and once control is established, you don't have to worry about the hoplites there to maintain that control. So that this becomes redundant, it doesn't mean anything. Once it's been fulfilled, once you've overtaken it, then you've sort of bent the population to your will. Yeah?
Yeah.
So if you wanted to come in here now and take this region over, you don't have to worry about that. That's only done once when it's first conquered. Okay? Right, so control regions allow you to build temples if the region's got a shrine. Okay?
Are these shrines, I'm guessing?
Yep, that's it, yep. Controlling a region with a monument gives you control of the monument's artifacts, and you'll see that once the thing's built, or I think, or something like that. Anyway, each region, each monument has got an artifact underneath it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are the artifacts only one use?
I'm not sure, to be honest. We'll get to that. Monsters have got artifacts with them, so if you kill a monster, you get an artifact.
How do you know the power of the monster?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, if you're going to fight it, you have to know what strength it's got.
Over there, look.
Where?
There's the monster cards. But I'll tell you about them in a minute.
Okay.
Don't worry about that for a moment. That's when you go hunting.
Oh, okay.
But monsters, if they're in the region that you're in, they do certain things. They're a pain in the bum, right?
Right.
So controlling regions allows you to fortify by moving hoplites into cities. So now, if you wanted to, as one of your standard actions, you can move one of your hoplites into this city here to gain the defence.
Right.
Okay.
Excuse me.
And controlling a region allows you to perform any other actions that require control, right? Okay? Are you with me so far?
Yeah.
So, you begin your turn with a regular action. Okay, and there's 4 regular actions. You can use artifact cards, right? You can activate any number of artifact cards you control one at a time by tapping them, which means turning them sideways. So you've got that for the rest of the game.
Oh, okay.
But when you use it, you can reveal it. You can reveal it.
I don't want to.
Well,
Do I have to?
yeah, because if you use it, you just turn it sideways.
And Brosia, heal all injuries your hero has suffered.
Right. And you'll tap it, and then once you get to the build monument phase, then it will be refreshed. Right? Okay. So that you can use an artifact card by tapping it. You can play priest, so you can send a priest. So you've got your priest pool up here. Right, this is your priest pool. Right, you don't put them on there at the moment. When you use priest, you'll put them on there. That'll be your priest pool.
Yeah.
You can send a priest. This is a prayer thing, right? It's a prayer action. you can set. It's all on your card thing here. Look, if you look at this.
With the little black one.
Yeah. So you can pray with the prayer action. So you send a priest from your player board, not your reserve, right? So you have to have it on your player board. To an available slot on the monument, so you'll stick him on there. Right. And they'll be praying at one of the monuments. Any monument, don't have to be in a region that you control. Okay? So once you've placed your priest, you collect the monument's bonus corresponding to its current level, which is listed on your help card, which is here. So if I sent my priest to Hermes, it's level 1, and it would give me +1 speed, and I'll move my speed up.
Yeah.
Right? The higher the monument, the more bonuses you get.
Yeah.
Your priests come off at the end of the round once the build monument action has been used, so they all come off. Right. So each monument can only have 2 priests. Right. After you place your priest, collect the monument's bonus. The first bonus increases the hero's attribute, and other bonuses must be done at this time. Right. Right, so it's cumulative, so you'll always get the +1 bonus for that god. Right?
Yeah.
So the third action you got is move your hero. Right, so this is you'll be moving your hero. The way you do this, you can move your hero up the number of regions equal to its current speed. So you lot can move yours 1 space, I can move mine 2. Okay?
Right.
So I could just go bump, bump, or bump, bump, yeah?
Yep.
The hero's movement is not affected by hoplites, control tokens, monsters, or other heroes moving, right? Unless otherwise stated by an ability. You can move through or stop on those all those regions, right? So if you end your region in a quest, oh hang on, I'll do that now. La, 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 la. What was I going to do? Right, yeah. So we got the expedition for the Golden Fleece, and that goes in. Where does it go?
Caucasus usually, isn't it?
Goes there. Oh, I think it goes there. Yeah.
It says at the top, doesn't it?
Yeah. The Clean Organ Stables.
Clean Wheel, yeah.
Is that a quest, is it?
That was Hercules' thing, wasn't it?
It goes. It's hard to see where these things are. Is it there? Must be there. And then we've got the. What's that called?
That is Aetolia.
The Caledonian Hunt. And that is.
It's a green area, isn't it? Yeah? Oh, no.
It's only Scotland,
yeah, it's
isn't it?
there, isn't it? No.
This one.
No,
This
begins
one.
with A, that one, yeah, that's the one.
Is that? It's hard to tell. Isn't it?
Aetolia.
Is it there?
Yeah. AETO, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh,
Can't see.
is that one? The expedition for the.
It says it there,
Oh, okay.
and that's the map.
That's not that one then. Yeah. And that one is Ellis.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's right.
Right. So as we were saying,
1 hour in it.
if your hero lands in a space with a quest token,
Right.
right, you'll place you've got the quests up here.
Yeah.
You'll place your hero on 1, 2, or 3 number of the quest, depending on whether or not you can fulfil the quest criteria. So on this
Okay.
one, you will need at least 2 speed.
Yeah, I see.
And if you've got the next level, you've got 2 speed and not 2 speed, 2 leadership. Yeah, and if you've got 2 speed and 2 leadership, you can go here on level 2.
Right.
Right? But if you've got this one, you can go here and start there. Right?
Yeah.
So say if I went into this region, whatever, and I started there, I'd have to have 2 leadership, so I can't do it at the moment. Right? But if I did have it, I'll put him there, and he can't come off until he's completed the quest.
Oh,
So next
so
round-
stuck there, is he?
Well, the next time I'd do. On my following turn, I can move my hero 1 space down, regardless of this. Okay, so it's only when you start you've got to take care of this. So he'll move down there, and the next turn he can move down there. Right, and once he's done that, he'll get the reward. Yeah. But if I'm say here, you could move into that space, and as long as you've got the better,
The
you
criteria.
can move in and complete it before me. Right. So if you start the quest on number 3, you complete it instantly.
So is that the benefit of having leadership on it for that?
Well, it just helps you complete quests.
Yeah, so that's why I've got leadership.
It depends what quest you're trying to do, doesn't it?
Yeah, but some of the symbols aren't on it.
No.
Like that's a squiggly.
2 priests, isn't it?
Is that what the priests are, is it?
I think so, yeah. Let's have a look.
That one's got like 3 squiggly lines. Oh, here it is, recruits.
What, the squiggly lines?
That means recruit.
Oh, does that?
Injury, so that's injury.
Excuse me.
Oh, okay, right. So you've got to have 2 hoplites in that region, right? And this one is you've got to have 2 injuries.
Well, that's 2 men.
Injuries?
Yeah.
That's a strange one.
Yeah, that's what it says here. I'm assuming that's what it means because it says injury. That's the symbol for an injury. Wound that a hero takes affects a single attribute. All right.
So what's that quest then with the injuries?
It's to clean the Boardgames stables. Right? Once you get down to level 3, you complete the quest. Right. Blah 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 blah. And what do you do? I think they get refreshed at the end of the so they go away and then you get a new quest or event card comes out at the end of the round.
Right.
Okay? Do you understand how you do quests? Yeah?
Yes.
Right. So at the moment I could do that quest if I wanted. So I could just go to there. I've got 2 hoplites in the region and I've got 2 speed, so I could, if I wanted to, go there. No. Or I could recruit and then go there, or I could get some whatever. Right? Right, so the 4th thing you can do, regular action, is you can move hoplites, and you can, each hoplite you got can only move to one adjacent space. Okay? Can't move any further than that unless the game tells you that you can do it.
Yeah.
Okay? So moving a hoplite into a city counts as
A space.
A space, yeah, in or out. Moving into a region with enemy hoplites results in a battle, and we'll talk about that in a sec. So all hoplite movement needs to be completed before battle takes place. If a hoplite moves into a region with an enemy's control token but no enemy hoplites are present, then control immediately changes to the advancing hoplite's colour without a battle taking place. So you need to have soldiers in your region in order to defend it. So if, for instance, I didn't have any hoplites, Gav could walk in here and take it because that's not classed as an army, right? Okay, so battles, right? Defender goes first, right? And what you'll do, you'll play one of your combat cards face up, right? Then, so you'll see. I'll just give you an example. It's divided into 2 areas. Right? You've got the red bit, which is for monster hunts. Right, so ignore that for the moment. And you've got the bottom bit. And this is the number that you want to pay attention to. That's the combat strength of the card. So you'll add the combat strength of the card to the amount of hoplites you've got in your region.
Yeah.
Right. So I would have 4, wouldn't I? Yeah. And then you look at this, and it says for every 2 hoplites in this battle, add 1 to your army strength. So I'd add another 1. All right, and I play that, and then the attacker would then do the same thing. And if I wanted to, I could play another 1. Right. But you see this symbol down here? If you've got that on there, that means that you will take casualties at the end of the battle. So once you've decided who wins, but the winner is the person who's got the most combat strength at the end, that's how many casualties you lose. So it depends on the cards you play.
What if you win? You get casualties.
That's
Anything.
for any cards you play. Right? It's not what you do to the other person. That's how many casualties you take.
Right.
Right? Okay. So we'll worry about the red bit.
So does this strength count or not?
No.
That's just for the
That's your hero.
right.
Okay. So you can pass, right? Once both players have passed, you add up your combat strength. Whoever's got the most is the winner. The ties go in the defender's favour, right? Okay. So you've got to remember to add your fortified cities as well, right? And you get your bonuses from your heroes, your blessings, or your artifacts, right? So
these cards aren't used for the heroes, just the hot plates.
What do you mean?
Well, if it's combat with a monster, you don't use.
No, that's a monster hunt.
Right.
That's something completely different. Okay, so ties go to the defender. Then both players lose casualties equal to the number of skulls on the cards that they played, right? And the battle loser suffers 1 additional casualty. Okay, and fortified hoplites must be killed last.
What are fortified hot plates?
Hoplites are in cities.
Oh, okay.
Right, they get killed last.
Yep.
Right.
Right. So then the loser must withdraw to a neutral or friendly region or be killed. Right, it's the same as Kemet, yeah. So if you're boxed in, right, by other players, then they get destroyed. Right. That was easy, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah, I think so. Get the gist of it.
Yeah.
How do you get more hot plates on the board?
This is the thing. This is what I'm just about to tell you.
Oh, right.
That's convenient, yeah.
Yeah, that's a special action, right? So what you'll do once you've passed with once you've decided you're not going to do any more regular actions, right? Remember, you're going to do each of those once. You don't have to do them all, but you're going to do them once if you want to. Then you'll choose one of your special actions and put a token on it. So if I wanted to do the prepare action, right? I'll put one of my things on it, right? And what you do, you'll be able to choose any 2 of these options, right? And you can do the same one twice if you want. You can heal a hero's injury, right? And I think that these are injuries, so that'll be one of the injuries. So you'll flip them over, right? You'll heal an injury, okay?
Excuse me.
You can draw a combat card, okay? If you want to, over there. Maybe you can only have 4 in your hand unless you're in a monster battle. Or you can recruit a hoplite to the region containing your hero, right? That's all on your little card thing. It should be. Maybe it's not. Oh, it's on here.
Yeah, it's not on the card, is it?
Okay, so that's the first thing. It tells you on your.
That's how you get your strength.
Tells you there, look.
Yeah.
Alright, so you can choose two options. You can do one of those twice if you want to.
Oh, okay.
Right, the second thing you can do is hunt. So if your hero's in a region with a monster, you can start a hunt, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Right. Next thing you can do is you can usurp. So if you control, Julie, where are you? You get the blue glory token, don't you? Because that was your special ability.
After using a prepare special action. No, that's starting bonus.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
Take glory token in the same colour as your starting region.
So blue. So you get the glory token for the blue region. Right, so usurp, right, if you control a glory token matching the colour region your hero is in, this is really powerful, you may immediately gain control of that region without needing the required number of hoplites and without having to win a battle. So if anybody's in that blue region, Julie can just walk in there and kick you out, right, without needing to worry about the population or who's in there. And Julie keeps that for as she gets you. It's not spent. You have to take it off her. Okay.
Why'd you do that then?
Well, I'll tell you.
Try to take it all in.
So, glory tokens for each coloured land are awarded by completing a quest there or killing a monster there. So that's how you get it. So if you complete one of these quests in the blue region, or kill a monster in the blue region, then you can nick it, right?
But you've got to be in one region.
Yeah, you have to be in the blue region to do it. And at the moment, there's no monsters
Should
or
there be
quests.
2 monsters in the green then? Is that right? Doesn't look right to me.
Where's Hydra?
Where's the other one? There's
What
one
region's
over there.
Hydra meant to be in?
That's in the brown
Green.
one.
Oh.
That's in the red one.
Where does it say it?
There's no monsters in the yellow.
Oh, hang on. It's in the events thing. What was it? Hydra.
Doesn't say.
Does it say what?
It's in here. Hydra. Argolis. Where's Argolis? Oh, it should be in that one.
Oh,
Brown.
right. So it's 2 in brown, is it?
1 in brown.
We got that one
Crete.
over there.
Minotaur.
I think the Minotaur's in Crete.
So it's 2 in brown, right? None in yellow.
Minotaur, where are you? Minotaur is in Boeotia. Where's that? I put in the wrong one.
Yeah, Boeotia. Yeah.
Alright, I don't mix that up.
What is that in blue?
Look them all up then.
Yeah, what's that one? Cerberus.
Cerberus. The three-headed dog.
Sphinx is in Thessaly. Is that the right one?
Which one's the Sphinx?
That one?
Doesn't look like
Hang
a
on,
Sphinx.
no. Sorry, got this up. Minotaur's in Crete. Yeah, Minotaur's in Crete.
Is that a Sphinx?
Yeah, it's a Sphinx.
Oh, because it's a lion. Right, okay. And that's in where?
Sphinx is in Messenia.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Hydra's in Agrolis.
Yeah, Agrolis.
Right,
So it's 2 browns then.
what was that? Cerberus
Cerberus, the three-headed dog.
in Locris. That should be there. Right.
So the red one's got no monsters.
No.
Right, okay.
Right. I didn't see the things there. Right. So glory tokens are never spent or only held by one person at a time. Once you earn it, you take it. Right. So when you usurping, you first recruit 1 hoplite in that region for free. All right. Then all enemy hoplites must withdraw with no casualties to a friendly or empty region or be killed, and then you place your control marker there. Right, get that? Okay. So you must have a glory token to use the usurp action. Okay, so the fourth thing you can do, because you can see on there, you can build a temple. Okay, so you remove a temple from the temple card over there, right? And you might see that some of these have got red draft things on it. In which case, what we'll do, we'll take these blessings, we'll draw 1 for each player plus 1, and then starting with the player that took the temple, you will select one of these, and these are permanent, powerful special abilities you can use. They keep forever. Everyone will take one, and then we'll shuffle the extra one back into the deck. Right?
Sounds good.
So you gain, the first thing you do, you remove a temple from the temple card and chuck it on there. Say if you build it here, bung it there, right? Then you will gain a priest from your reserve onto your player board here, like that. Right, and if it's the Oracle of Delphi, which is somewhere, this is where, there.
Is that Delphi?
Oh, Attica, is it in there? Oh, I don't know, wherever it is. There's the Oracle of Delphi.
Does it actually say Delphi or?
Is that the name of the city?
You got that Sparta.
That's Sparta.
Yeah, where's Delphi? Where is it? Oh, I can't see it. Is it down there? That's it, down there in Crete. Is that? I have no idea.
Does it not say?
Build a temple, special actions.
You think they would
The Shrine Oracle Delphi.
sign it, wouldn't you?
Focus. There. That's the Oracle of Delphi.
Oh,
So
the
you would chuck
yellow
it in
one.
there,
Right.
So if you build that, then you'll take the bonus there. It says you can play an additional special action this turn. So if you build the Oracle of Delphi, then you'll be able to do that, right?
Can you just build it? How do you build it?
You build a temple.
You just build a temple like that.
Yeah.
So you've got to go in the space and then build it.
Well, in that case, can I change my starting place? What? Can I put it there instead?
Yeah, go on.
Because that's already got a temple in it. There, isn't it?
Yep.
Does anyone else want to do that?
I can't see where the temples are
No,
over
that's
there.
right.
Is there one on Crete there? Is that a temple?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
2.
One there.
Shrine.
I can see that one.
Yeah, that's a city.
Anywhere
Isn't it?
else?
Okay, so what you do, you gain a priest from your reserve, put it on the player board. If it's Oracle of Delphi, you get a safe bonus. If the temple's on a green spot, nothing happens. If it's on a red spot, you do a blessings draft, right? And I've just told you what that is. Okay, so recruit, right? For each city you control, recruit 2 hoplites to that region. If it's a region with the Sphinx, you can't recruit where the Sphinx is, which is down here, so you can't recruit in this region here. Alright?
So you can't recruit in the green region?
Yeah, you can't recruit in, this is a region, this is a land. So you can't recruit in Macedonia. Right? And if you're in a region with a monster, there you'll have to read the the whatever it says, right? Right, recruit. So you recruit for each city you control. Recruit 2 hoplites to that region, 4 in Sparta. Okay. So say if you this is a city, this city, That's a temple. City, 4 in Sparta, right? So that's 2 per city. Okay, and this is all on your little sheet.
So can I recruit 4 because I'm in Sparta? If I've got to be in the city?
That's an action, special action, isn't it?
Ah,
Right. For each city you control, recruit 2 hoplites. Yes, you have to be. I'm assuming you have to be in it. Don't you? You have to be in the city.
It says double for Sparta.
Yeah. 4. So if you've got a hoplite in that city, right, then you can get 4.
right, okay.
Otherwise it's 2. Right. So the next one is march. Move any number of hoplites from a single region to an adjacent region. So you could move those into there. Right. And the final thing is build monument. This is where the turn resets. So you'll remove all the priests from the monuments. Right. They'll all go back to the player's reserve. The current player now gains priests equal to the number of temples that they control. Right. And that will go onto your little priest board thing. Okay. All players removed their used action tokens from the player boards and untaps all their artifacts. Okay, so get rid of all these. And then the current player now does the monster phase followed by the event phase. So you'll roll the monster die, right, and this will do something. We'll go into that once this will move. This will activate the monsters. We'll do that when it happens. Okay. Right. So you've got either the monster will do nothing. It will move. It will do an action and an attack, or it will move or attack. Okay, dependent on the monster things. So then the current player then draws an event card, follows its instructions, adding a monster or upgrading it if it's already out of the board, or adding a new quest if there's a space. Right. Lastly, if the monument action completed the first monument of the game, a 3-round clock begins, and then the current player takes the monument activation card. It covers 3 spaces. This one here, right? Each one turn takes a token off a card. Blah 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 blah. Like we said at the beginning of the game, right? Okay, yeah, so do you want to know how the hunts work quickly, or do you want to know when you actually do it? I'll probably best to tell you, right? So
go quickly for it.
Yeah, so what you'll do, if you take the hunt action, you'll draw combat cards equal to your hero's strength, right? And you can. This is the only time you can have more than 4 cards in your hand, right? Yeah. Okay. You must deal at least 1 wound by playing a combat card with a weapon symbol that matches the monster, right? So you'll see that each monster's got different things on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
so you need
okay.
to deal a weapon which has got a symbol for the part of the monster that you want to destroy.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh, right.
If you don't do that, your hunt's over. Right. So every turn, every turn you have to damage the monster. Right. Okay. So you'll see that on your combat card, you've got in the top left-hand corner, there's a symbol that has to match the part of the monster you want to kill.
Oh, I see. Right,
You
okay.
can deal as many wounds as you want, or that you can. You can play multiple cards, right? If you cannot, or choose not to damage the monster, hunt ends immediately. So if you wound the monster, you put one of those damage markers on the bit that you've hurt, right? And then, if the monster's still alive, the player to your left draws 2 monster attack cards from over there. Right, and they will play one and discard the other. Okay? The attacking hero may play any number of combat cards that equal or exceed the monster's attack. If you do, you ignore the attack and draw 2 additional combat cards and continue the hunt. If you do not block, you suffer the attack's card effects. Right? If you take a wound, flip a hero stat over. So if the monster wounds you, flip this over. Right? If you take a 4th wound, the hunt ends immediately.
Right.
Right. If you survive the attack, you only draw 1 additional card and then continue the hunt. Right, so if you block, you get 2 when you continue. If you get injured, you only take 1. And then you continue the sequence until the hunt ends or the monster's defeated. But if you don't kill the monster when you're hunting, you leave the wounds on there, so the next person can come in and mop up. Right, and only the person who does the last blow will get the monster artifact. Right.
Okay.
So on an unsuccessful hunt, once a hunt ends, you gain rewards. So on an unsuccessful hunt, you may gain only one reward corresponding to the wound you inflicted. So depending on what wound you inflict, you'll get an extra thing. Okay, so this one will be a priest, right? This one will be a neutral artifact. Okay. So on a successful hunt, you take the glory token of who matches the monster's region, and then you'll get and only one reward corresponding to the wound.
So some of them
inflicted
you don't get, do you?
Artifact of the monster. So you can either have
some of them are you fight, but you don't get anything.
Yeah, but if you successfully destroy the monster, right, you get this, or you can get that, or you can. So it says you get the glory token, and then you can gain one and only one reward corresponding to the wound you inflicted, or the specific artifact associated with that monster. Okay.
Okay.
That's how you do a hunt. But obviously, that's on your thingy, isn't it? Where is it? Anyway, and that's that. That's it.
What's that end one? So I can just have a look at it. That's it.
Right. I won't worry too much about it. Just got to remember you've got to have quite a few combat cards to get in there.
Yeah.
Right. So that's it. So so I can't pray because I haven't got any temples. I can't use artifacts. Hero movement, so I can move up to 2, can't I? What's on the other side there? Oh, right, so the hunt is on the back of this. All right, you've all got your thing.
The hunt's on the back of this, is that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Cerberus is the main man. Chimera's not on the board, is he?
Chimera,
sorry.
No, he's not there yet.
Oh, that's handy to know what they've got on there anyway.
Yeah. Right.
Oh. There's a lot on the Cerberus, isn't there? Why are they different colours?
What?
Blue.
Don't know. Right, so
Are we not using this?
no, that's for single player. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
What you gonna do now, Matthew?
So I've got no priests, I've got no artifacts. I can move my hero if I wanted to. Yeah, I suppose I'm going to do that. I'm going to move my hero to this quest here. What's this one, isn't it? That hunt there. So I've got 2 hoplites in there, but he's going to go there. And then I will use a special action. And I'm going to recruit, I suppose. Get 2 hoplites in each region with a city. Oh, got no cities. So I'm going to move. Hoplites move one region. Trigger battle within. Is it to do with leadership? Is it or something? Yeah, leadership. Hoplites move by 1 region or fortify. Yeah, can I move my start in? Oh no, it's not worth it. So
Well, I did it, so everyone else could do it.
No. So just check that. Right, so I can move 1 hoplite there.
You only move 1 space then.
What's that?
You can do 2.
Up to 2. Move by 1 region. No double move of 1 hop.
Right. So you don't actually have to be in a city to recruit, okay? You just need to be in a region according to this. So you get plus 2 hoplites for each region with the city. Oh, I can't control that yet. So
you can get more hoplites just being in a region.
Yeah, but you need to be in control of the region, don't you? Yeah, but I haven't got a city in this one, so I can't recruit in there.
Yeah.
Right, so it's a pain, isn't it? Build a temple in the region you control. Get 1 priest. Get benefits from temple card. Yeah, go on then, I'll do that. I'll build a temple. Build a temple. You pass me a temple on the number 1 space. Top left. Top left. That's it. I'll get a priest. Alright. That's it. Right, Gab, should we go?
So, regular action. I don't want to move anybody.
Regular actions are there. A little bit more stuff to more stuff.
All different actions.
Use artifact. No, that's only triggering, isn't it? Send one priest from player pool to any monument. So I can move one priest from player pool. Is this the pool?
Your priest pool is on the board. That's your priest's reserve.
Ah, right, okay.
Right.
So I can't do that. Move hero. I don't
You
want
could use your artifact. I don't know.
No.
No, you've got no injuries.
It's heal.
You can move your hero, or you can move your hoplites.
No. I don't have to do anything.
No, you don't have to do it.
Right, I want to pray.
Okay.
So I get one of these and put it on the build temple.
You want to
Build a temple, sorry.
Right, okay.
Send one priest from player pool to any monument.
So I get number. Do I get number 2?
So you add a temple to a region that you control.
Is it number 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just goes normal, so that's there. Yeah.
Right. So you get a priest from your thing into your thing.
Where does it go? There.
Yeah. And then, does that say draft?
Yeah.
Right.
What does that mean?
And it says you get the benefits from the temple card. Right, which is just draft, right? If it says blessings draft, number of players plus 1. We get, what we do is we draw 5 of these cards, right? Gary, choose one and then pass them to Julie. And Julie will choose one. Right.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I ain't got a clue what I'm doing.
We'll get into it once we've done a couple of rounds.
It's the same every week, isn't it?
Yeah, always the same.
Rules boggle me.
All we do is doing as many regular actions as you want to do, and then doing a thingy action. Then you might have a battle with a monster or somebody else.
You can't do the same regular action twice, so can you?
No.
Okay, I'll go for that one. You don't show these, do you?
Blessings. No. Yeah, I'll get left with a crap one.
So you can only do one of these.
Yeah,
Then
you
what's
got to put
special action?
once you've done it, you got to put a marker over it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I've
have.
done that. So.
No, it wasn't. It was build temple. Yeah.
So when does that come into play, Matthew?
What?
'Cause you might go next, won't it?
What?
About that special ability.
Which one? The
This
top
one.
one.
Yeah. At the beginning of your turn, you can remove one glory token to draw 2 neutral artifacts. Keep one and shuffle the other back. So, does it mean I have to have a glory token in hand, or do I take it from there?
Something like that.
It doesn't make it very clear,
No.
does it? Oh, is this for me to choose?
Yep.
Right. Okie dokie.
La, 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 la.
Heracles special ability. Right, here we go. Does it mean that it does? Does it mean that Heracles has to gain glory tokens to request and then spend them to gain artifacts instead of using them for usurp? Yes. Yes, you need to have a glory token first.
So I get that how?
So by killing a monster, or what was the other way of doing it? It was completing a quest. Okay, so you can spend it to draw 2 neutral artifacts, keep one and shuffle the rest into the pack. That's not bad, is it? Which one do you want then?
Oh, it had to go.
No, we're picking a
You picked
card.
a card.
Oh.
Went for it.
Sorry.
Choice of 2, do I?
Hmm?
I get a choice of 2.
Yeah, 2 cards. Is it no? 3 cards, isn't it?
No, I get a choice of 2, so.
Oh.
And you can play these any time, can you?
Well, I don't know, it should tell you, shouldn't it?
Yeah,
Well, I suppose you just have it face up, don't make any difference, does it?
Unless it's on your turn that you do it.
Well, I have that one.
Do I shuffle this back in?
Yeah, should put it back in. So what is it?
Well, you're meant to know.
Well, yeah, might as well.
No.
Yeah?
Yeah. So mine is, after your hero movement action, discard 1 combat card to kill 2 hoplites in the same region as your hero.
Mine is deal 1 injury to your hero to move a monster from the region your hero is in to any region on the map. What?
What's your one?
How do you know when to play it? That's what I want to know.
Well, whenever it's your turn.
Right, okay.
After using this special action, March, you can recruit 2 hoplites in the region your army moves from.
Whenever your opponent has more hoplites than you in a battle, kill 1 hoplite from his or her army before the battle begins.
So I suppose building temples is quite good, isn't it? But you're risking it because you're gifting the other players. Yeah. Right.
Okie dokie.
Okie doke. Right, Julie, shall go. Devastate on set special action.
This makes it a bit more awkward.
What happens if you move him in the square?
What? Then they become fortified, so you get +1 defence. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Want to do that?
Yeah.
You're going to do what action you're moving? Move.
That's regular, isn't it?
Move hoplites.
Hoplite movement.
Yeah. So
Move hero, is it?
move hoplites.
Yeah.
So you can only move 1.
Mm.
That's it.
And he just stays there.
Yeah. So you'd have, in order to move them out, they get killed last in that region. In order to move them out, you have to use another action to move them out. All right. What else do you want to do?
How many actions do you get?
You can do as many regular actions as you want, but you can only do them once, and then you can take 1
Special
action.
Can I recruit? Or not?
That's special action.
It's a
isn't
special one, yeah.
I can't do that
You can. You can only do 1 special action.
on this go.
Well, yeah, but you can only do that once until somebody does the build monument, and if somebody will do it eventually. So if you recruit, you'll get 2 hoplites for each region with a city, or if you control Sparta, so you can fortify recruits. For free. So is your region's got a city, so you can put 2 hoplites in there if you want.
Mm.
There's room in the city Sparta for one of the recruited hoplites, maybe recruit. Right. So what you could have done is you could have, if you do the recruit, you can put 1 of your hoplites directly into there for nothing. But it's up to you. Doesn't really matter, does it?
Just have an extra.
We'd end up with the same number anyway,
Yeah.
wouldn't you? Whatever way you do it.
How many can you put in there? Just 1 recruit?
2.
2.
2 for every region with a city that you control.
It won't matter which way I'll go then.
No.
Well, yeah, because if she hadn't have put the hoplite in, you wouldn't have controlled it. She couldn't have.
No, you don't
recruited.
need to have somebody in the city, do you?
Oh, I thought you said when you control.
No, I said you don't need to do that.
Oh, okay.
So I can put 2 in there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. It's a region. Not a...
As long as you control the region with the city, regardless of whether the city's got somebody in it. So if you put one of your markers on the recruit action to say that you've done that.
So I can't do that again now.
Not until somebody takes the build monument action.
Why is that then?
And then it'll all get refreshed. That's like a end of term reset action, isn't it? Right. Okay. So what do you want to do?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Take the template.
Yeah, I took one
What's
earlier,
this?
but second one today.
Right.
The pollen count's high then.
Yeah,
But
it is.
Yeah.
When it says take an injury, what is that?
You'll choose one of these and you'll flip that over and say it's
Oh,
injured.
okay. So would that be strength or was it any of these?
Any of these.
Any
But
of these.
remember that if you go on a monster hunt,
Yeah.
as soon as you get your fourth injury, it's over.
Yeah, that's all right. No, I just wondered what it was. Okay, I don't need to move in yet, do I? Right, so it's done the hoplite movement. Do I want to move my hero? Set one there. So if you move your hero, can you put your hoplites anywhere? Or is it going to be where your hero is to start with? So if I recruit,
Yeah.
is it got to be where the hero is?
No. It's cities, but it's cities, isn't it?
Right, okay.
Tells you on there, look. You use the recruit action. You get 2 hoplites in each region with a city.
Can I just
City.
have pint water? Thank you.
Right, okay. So the hero movement then, is that basically so that you can fight monsters? What's the point of moving into another region? Is there any
Quests.
quests? Oh, I see, right. Oh,
And
yeah.
to fight monsters.
Yeah. And how many regions can you move your hero?
And
One.
your speed.
Oh,
If
I've
you
got
can
one.
move this twice.
Oh, I'll move in there then.
Right.
Prayer. Means you build a temple, but I haven't got a temple, have I? On
Nope.
that bit. What's this here?
Nothing.
Oh, right. And there's no temple on that one. Okay. Use artifacts. I've got any of those yet.
No.
Okay, special action. I'll recruit. So
Right, so you've got 4, you can recruit up to 4 in Sparta, can't you?
yeah. Have they all got to go in the same place?
Oh, you don't control that region though, dear, so you can't recruit there. Your city.
What do you mean I don't control
Well, you
it?
don't control
You
it, dear.
need 5.
Right, let's have a look. Recruit. Right.
I thought that was the whole idea that if you had a fortified.
A player can recruit up to 2 hoplites in every region he or she controls with a city in it.
To control it, you need to put the marker over it.
Yeah. But you need to
And
have.
you need 5 in
Oh,
you
so you
can't
can't
put
make it up to 5 then?
No.
So it's just 2?
No, none. You can't put.
No?
You can't
Any
do
in
them in there because you need to control it.
Well, how can you build up to 5 if you can't put anything in there?
No, because you go from that region to that region. You get 5 men in this region, move them in.
Oh,
as an
right.
example.
But you've got to control it.
It stops you from just going straight into Sparta, doesn't it? I suppose. Would you prefer to start here or not?
No, I'll stay there.
Yeah.
But I can still recruit 2, can't I?
No.
Oh,
You need to be in control of a city to recruit.
right.
You should only have 2 in there anyway, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Would you prefer to start here and then take control of that region and then you can recruit there, can't you?
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me that you can't.
Why? Because it stops you from taking control of Sparta straight away.
Right, okay.
See, that's why everybody else went on the city that had
Yeah.
2.
You have to move into. So
Okay.
You control that now. Now you can recruit here.
Yeah.
And once you get 5 men in here, you can move them into this
I
one
see.
and control it.
Right.
Yeah?
Okay, so I could add 2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay.
And then
You'd have to get your leadership up to move all of them at once.
Now do I do that?
By was it monsters and stuff or
Don't know. I mean, and how do you get your speed up as well? Your strength up? It's by cards, is that?
No.
Yeah, building
getting
a priest out. Getting the priest and
that's it, yeah.
And that is that is you have to build a temple.
There's no temple on there, is there?
No. But that one's got a temple.
Jude could just come in there and kick you out.
There's a temple there.
Okay.
Temple there.
So to get your leadership up,
Woo!
you have to do a quest. Or
well, it depends, doesn't it? This one says recruit 3 hoplites in a region under your control, blah blah blah. This recruit 3 hoplites in a region that you control. This one is keep this card, discard, play 2 special actions in a turn, and recruit 2 hoplites in every region you control with a city space. What was the question?
how you get your leadership up.
Well, you have to send priests to Thingamajig, and then you'll get to Athena, and then you put your leadership up.
Oh right, it's
Right.
long-winded, isn't it?
Look. Look.
Where's that?
Be able to put if you go to Athena and put a priest there, you'll be able to move your leadership up one.
Oh, I see.
I think.
Right.
Is that right? Yeah, as long as it's at level 1. So if you send a priest, if it's at level 5, you'll be able to, if you keep doing it, you'll be able to build up your stats. So you do that by building monuments or sending priests to monuments.
I see. So that's a symbol for leadership. That's for speed, and that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got you now.
Right. So you want to put your what was your special action? Recruit.
Well, I've done that.
Yeah. So you want to put one of your markers on there.
What
No,
are
not
these?
that. Your crosses.
Oh right, on.
Recruit.
Okay.
Right. Back to me. I will. You're going to get benefits. What am I going to do? Yeah, I'm going to send one of my priests to. Is that Athena over there? Right. Do that. I can move up one on leadership. Right. And then. I'm going to move my hero down to there. And I shall. Move. Yes, that leaves that open for Gav. It's 4 things, doesn't it? So you can move. You can use the march action to move hoplites if you want. Leadership move by 1 region. Go on, we'll do that. We'll move them because I've got 2 leadership, and then what we'll do. That's a lot of pain. I'm not going to do that. Prepare. I'll draw a combat card. Right. Gav, so you'll go.
Well, I'm going to pray.
Right, move your leadership up 1. Oh, you do reach out to pray.
Oh, I don't want to move any men. Don't want to move my hero yet.
Seems quite hard to get your blokes So you've got to start off on the weak, on the small cities, don't you? Build it up and then move them.
I suppose I'll recruit. Was it 2?
Can't put them in there 'cause there's no city there.
Nah.
So if you go into a place with a monster, have you got to fight the monster?
No,
When
you
you go
don't
in-
have to. No, they just they
they're
do
just there.
they do stuff, don't they?
Right, okay.
They do special attack.
So if I abandon the city, you can move into it, and what happens then?
Just take it over. You've got no hoplites in there. Let's just have a look. See, do 1 injury. Passive. Yeah, so the passive, if it's got a passive ability, then that's what you got to worry about. It's just Sphinx at the moment. It's the one with the passive
Alright,
ability.
I'll do hoplite and hero movement, so I'm going to go there and there and take it over.
You only take it over if you move your main guy in there.
I've got a leadership of 2, that means I can do 2 men. Don't I?
Yeah. So what did you just do?
I did hoplite movement and hero movement.
Okay.
And can I put him in defence straight away?
No, because they've moved, haven't they?
It just moved.
Yeah, so you can't do the same action twice.
Okay, now I'll recruit. I can recruit 2?
Yeah.
This is a city.
Yeah, you can recruit directly into one of the fortified ones.
Yeah,
can't you?
I'll do that then.
Okay.
Who's in there? Can only move 1 in there, that's right.
Yep.
But that one can have 2, can't it? It's got a +2 symbol.
No, you'll have 1 in there, but it
Oh,
just
but it's
means you
just
get +2 defence, yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's it.
How do you get these up?
You have to pray at the relevant monument. So you see this sheet here that tells you, depending on what monument you pray at, or you send a priest to, you get that bonus, depending on what level it's at.
I'm assuming once there's 2 in there, you can't.
Yeah. But then you got the other ones. You need to get a priest, don't you?
So at the moment I can only move one bloke.
What?
Because
Yeah.
my speed's at 1.
No, your leadership's 1.
Yeah, so it's my speed.
And your speed's for your hero. Leadership is how
So
many.
they can only move 1.
You can only move one.
So you've got to get a priest to move them
Got
up.
to build your leadership up to move your hoplites around.
So
You
you've
can
got to get
march.
priests.
You can march them for a special action.
Yeah, but you've got to get priests though, don't you? To put it up.
What,
The leadership you do.
what do you want to do? Do you
Yeah.
want to move your hoplites out of that region?
No, I was just wondering how you get these up, but you've got to get priests to put them on
priests.
monuments.
That's right, yeah.
To move that up.
If you want to move your soldiers, you can do it with the move hoplites, but you need leadership, more leadership to do it. Or you can march
Was your special action?
all of any number of your non-fortified hoplites from one region to another. So you could use the march action to dump all them in there if you wanted. Non-fortified, so you can't do that one.
That's mine.
I know, I'm just saying.
Oh, right, okay.
So if you want to get a priest, it's hard to remember how you get things. Isn't it?
So can, I move
it's like
and...
A priest, you have to build a...
Yeah, temple.
Temple.
It's like a flow chart.
So can I move and get a priest?
You can do as many special actions as you want. You can do as many regular actions as you like.
But only one special.
Yeah.
These are the special
You can't
ones.
repeat the regular action.
No.
Right.
So what do you want to do? You want to build a temple?
I'll do a priest.
You want to get a priest?
Yeah.
So you got to build a temple.
Where's the temple?
Oh.
And
You haven't got
You've
one.
got one. So you have to move.
Temple there, temple there,
So you have
temple there.
So you'll have to move into this region with 2 or more.
I've only got a speed of 1 now.
You've got a leadership of 1, right?
No, but you can march them.
But it says March,
do.
you can recruit
If
2
you go into that
hoplites in
one,
the
you've
region.
got the Oracle.
Philadelphia, yeah. You need 5 to go to take that over.
Oh, do you?
What's your blessing?
After using the special action March, you can recruit 2 hoplites in the region your army moves from.
Right, okay. You can do that if you want it.
So move them in there to get the...
Yeah, so I can only move 1 in there then.
If you
can't I?
march, you can move any number. from
That's
one
your
to
special
another.
action.
So you need 2 at least.
Yeah, but I can only move 1 in there though.
No, that's different.
There's a regular action.
Which is move a hoplites, and then
Yeah.
march is different. March
March
lets
is
you
the
move all of
special
them.
action.
That's your normal actions.
Yeah.
But that's your special action, which is these.
Yeah.
So you can march 2 into there.
But that's your special action.
The regular action,
It's just 1.
yeah, dependent on your leadership score. The special action lets you move as many as you want.
Yeah,
so if you did that, your blessing allows you to recruit 2 in there, right? So you can put 2 in there, right? And then you can take over that region with one of your markers.
And the next round,
you can build a temple.
Build a temple, and then you'll get your priest, which allows you to put them into one of these, which allows you to move this marker up.
Any marker.
Dependent on which one.
Only the one you go in, because.
Oh, so how do you know which one?
The colour. You see, blue.
Oh. Right.
Is this one? That one.
Oh, okay.
It's yellow.
Yellow, and that's red. Yeah.
It's like a flow chart or a spreadsheet in your head.
So that one.
No.
So that one, your regular lets me move 1, and then I did my march to move another 1 in. Is that what I just did?
No, you did your march action. So you didn't do a regular action.
You could have put
It's a
another
special
one.
action.
You could have put another one in there.
You could have done, yeah.
Do you want 3 in there?
Yeah, I got 1. Yeah.
So if you cover up your march action with one of your markers.
Yep.
Alright. So remember the end game conditions, kill 3 monsters, wasn't it? Down
Control
here,
2 complete regions.
Yeah, 2 complete regions. Slay 3 monsters, 5 regions with temples, or fully built monument after 3 turns. Okay?
So once you put the cross on, you can't do it again?
Not until somebody does the build monument action.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okie dokie.
What shall go?
Right. I'm going to move my hoplite into there. I can't go into the city yet, can I? So that's another move. And I can't pray because I haven't got a temple. I'm going to move my hero and do a quest.
Move hero.
You can do the quest straight away.
Start quest where stop, right? So it's
Which is what?
you've got to clean out the stable. So you've got 2
European
speed. No, you haven't.
Oh, can't do it.
Can't do it yet.
Oh, okay.
So you need to get your speed up.
How do you do that again?
Priest.
Oh, right, okay.
Right, what's your special action?
I've done the recruit. Can I draw a combat card?
What, prepare?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do the prepare action and draw a combat card if you want.
I can't really recruit, can I?
No,
I've done
you've
that,
it.
yeah. So I've got a... You haven't got to cover this one up then, if you do one of these.
Or you can do any 2 of the following. Oh, right, so, sorry, I should have had one of these. So you can, if you do the prepare, you can choose any 2 of these, or you can do 1 twice.
All right.
Right.
So have you've got to put your cross on it once you've done that, right? Okay. So I can take 2 then.
If you want to do that, yeah.
Okay.
So you put one of those on there.
Ooh.
Righty ho. So how do you get your men? I'm going to do this to start with. And it says recruit 2 hoplites in every region you control with a city. Thanks very much.
But don't you have to fulfil the criteria?
No, not once you're on the card.
Oh, okay.
It just means you can start quicker.
Oh, right, gotcha, yes.
Right.
You can start on 2, 3, yeah.
That's no good to me because I don't control any cities. That was Pooh. So he comes back there.
No, it says every region.
Yeah, there's a region.
Oh, okay.
I don't control any cities. Right, so upright movement, hero movement, prayer. So so I'm going to move my hero here. He's going to go here. Right. No, I can't go there because I haven't got an artifact. Right. Does that count as a moving hero, does it?
What's that?
I suppose it would do, wouldn't it? So I can't do that yet.
Yeah, you've done it already.
Yeah, so I can't do that.
Does that get replaced?
No, not until the monster thing. Need to control some regions, really, the city. Right, so I'm going to move hot plates there, and then I'm going to recruit.
You've got to cover up.
Yeah. I will recruit.
No.
2 hoplites. There. Gav. Oh, I get the glory thing, don't I? With the green region.
Because
I've done the quest.
Right, I can't. My movement. I can move 2, can't I?
Leadership 2.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm going to move my woman as well. Can't pray.
Nope.
Can't use an artifact, so it goes to my special region. So prepare. Take 1 combat card.
What's artifacts? Oh, right.
Yeah. 1 combat card. And recruit 1 hoplite in region with your hero. That's it, Julie.
Need the yellow, not green. That's the yellow one.
Do my priest, I suppose. Which is.
No, you do your regular movement first, and then you do your special ability.
Oh. Hoplite movement.
So there's 2 regions, isn't it? 2 lands you've got to control.
Yeah, 2. Cool. There's 8 regions.
So all you need to do is to get some men in there, 2 in there, 5 in there.
So how many men can I move from normal movement then? 1?
Well, for regular, yeah.
Yeah.
1
Usually
because
the
your
ships.
leadership's 1, yeah.
Have a mint, Gav, please.
Can you move in?
Yeah.
You can do, yeah.
Does he
It won't-
ca-
it won't go
but he
in
don't
here.
count as a hoplite though, does
It tastes.
Right.
What's hero movement?
Hero.
That's your hero.
Oh.
You can move up to the speed,
Right,
so you
but-
can move 1.
But he doesn't count
As
as a
soldier,
2
no.
there, does he? and pray. Does that mean I can get a priest? No.
Prayer.
Build tempo. Build tempo.
Oh, that's more
That's
special.
the special, yeah, that's the one you wanted to do, wasn't it?
So you build a temple in this region here, then you can get a priest.
Yeah.
So if you finish your regular actions...
Well, I can't pray.
No.
Because I haven't got
You
a
haven't got
priest.
any artefacts.
I ain't got any artefacts. So I just build my temple.
Yeah. So it's this one, and it says nothing. So that goes there, Julie. And your priest there goes in your little... And then the next go, you can pray.
To move him.
And you can put them in those two or those two.
Right.
Unless, of course, somebody does the build monument action.
Just to
In which
piss you off.
everybody, they'll all come off.
When can you do the build monument?
Whenever you want, it's a special action.
Where's
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Mother.
Tamika.
Is that to start building a monument?
Yeah, but it's all you got level 1 at the moment, so you'll put level 2 on.
Well, for all of them.
1.
Oh, just one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, so all players add one piece to a monument. But you've got to have
Control of it?
I think you've got to have control of the region that it's in.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Chooses the monument he or she wants to build. Oh, you don't need to. All priests, so you could just choose anyone you want. It's if you control, where is it? Fully built monument. Once the monument's built, if you control the region it's in, right, then you start the countdown.
Oh, no. That's when it's fully built, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are separate regions, are they? How does this work? Is this the region?
That's the region, yeah. I would have thought.
Yeah, that one and this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, whose go is it?
Me.
Julie's finished. It's
Yeah.
Move my
Margaret's
hot
go.
light into there, but there's no city.
The temple there.
Yeah,
Shrine.
so you got to have 3 in there, have you, to take control?
Mm.
Okay. I'll just have to recruit, I think. I haven't got very much
You've
choice.
done it.
What?
You've done it already.
Yeah, you've already crossed off.
Oh, yeah, of course, sorry. Oh, so... Okay. What's left really, so... Can't build a temple.
You're going to do the monument action?
Me? I haven't got any priests.
Don't need to. You can build a bit of a monument.
Okay.
Everything will reset.
You just want something to, yeah, because you don't want me to remove my priest.
I'm just saying that's an option. I'm not saying what you should do.
What do you mean everything resets?
Well, you'll do this. You add one piece to the monument. All players move all monument priests to the global reserve, which is here, right off the monument. Right. Then active player gets a number of gets priests in the priest pool. So the number of temples that you control, you'll get that many priests.
I don't do that.
No. All players remove special action tokens from here. All players recharge their artifacts. And then we have the monster phase. And then we have an event phase. So the monsters may move.
Oh. Should we have a go then? See what happens? Yeah, go on then and build part of the monument.
Which one?
The one nearest to me, I think.
Right, so that is Hermes, not herpes. This one? Okay, is that it? Yeah, so it's at level 2 now. So that if you pray at Hermes, you'll now get +1 speed, and you'll be able to move your army by 1 region.
Oh, so it's worth doing. So you've got to take your priests off. Is that right? Everything gets reset.
Move your army by 3 regions. What do you mean by army?
The group. I would say the group of
okay.
the ones in there if you wanted.
Yep. All players move their monument priest to the global reserve. So if you give me my blue one. Blue. Right.
No, don't they go there?
Mine still
Matthew?
there?
Global reserve, that stays there. No,
Oh, that's right.
they go into your reserve. So you're going to have to get them back again.
But if you've got a temple, you get one.
You can, yeah.
Is this lemon curd?
Lemon.
Lemon.
I think it is sort of lemon curd.
Active players get gets priests in the priest pool. Just double check that.
Yeah, so
I think you get for every temple you control,
yeah,
you get a priest in your priest pool, right? Player using a special action, and only that player receives as many priests as the number of temples he or she controlled. Active players, right? So you got any temples?
No.
Right, so you don't get any priests.
I know that.
But me, Matthew, and
I'm
Judy.
trying to get one.
No, only the active player. Right, so but you do get to remove all your things. Right. Your blind classes. Right, so you can charge your artifacts, and we proceed with the monster phase, right?
So everybody gets to remove their crosses, do they?
Yes.
Right.
Right, the monster phase. The player who performed the build monument special action rolls the monster die.
Ooh.
For every monster on the map. So we'll do. You choose which monster you want to do that for.
What's the significance
Well, it
of
doesn't
that?
matter yet, does it? What was
So
that
do
one?
I throw the dice after I choose the monster?
Choose the monster first.
Right. Okay. Cerberus.
Right,
Yeah.
right there. Not on. Try not to knock these.
Okay.
What was it? That. So it means region attack. The monster performs a region attack as described on its monster tray.
What's that mean?
Cerberus.
Yeah.
Region attack. It kills 3 hoplites.
What?
Right. So now you can either choose that one or that one.
And
Kraken.
there's one here as well.
Yeah. Oh,
Kraken?
sorry. That's the Hydra.
Oh, Hydra. Right.
Okay, roll it then.
Hydra.
The same one.
Right. So it kills 3 hoplites in that
nothing
region.
Right.
Oh, what's the Hydra's region attack? What does it say?
Oh. Kill 1 hoplite in the region. Hydrant is in
All neighbouring regions.
Oh.
Does that mean it kills mine?
Yeah. Neighbouring.
Yeah.
So 1 from there and 1 from there.
Oh,
What does it say?
kill 1 hoplite in the region Hydra is in, and in all neighbouring regions.
Because it can reach over the regions with its skins, right? So you want to roll the die for this one, Minotaur, I suppose.
Minotaur.
Same one.
Minotaur's region attack.
Kill
All of
1
them.
hoplite.
Kill 1 hoplite. The player controlling region with monitor must sacrifice 1
there's no one in there.
priest.
No,
No
there's
one
nobody
did.
there.
So if hang on,
Wait for it, Margaret.
that's fine. Go on. Might do.
Cerberus.
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 It's me. What was it?
Ah,
What's
it's
it? Kill 1 hoplite.
like an arrow.
Move.
Ooh.
The player who performed the build monument action must move the monster to an adjacent region.
Adjacent.
Mm.
Ah. What do you mean by region? These
Yeah.
or the whole thing?
Lands are the big ones.
Right.
Did you say kill map? Who said? Did you say that? I can't believe that.
No.
That's what marriage does for you.
No. Too comfortable.
Oh, it's my wife and my anniversary,
Is that the
eh?
last?
Oh, is it?
Oh, is
28.
it?
18 years.
Ah.
Happy anniversary,
Happy
Gab.
anniversary.
Yeah.
Thank you. So beautiful.
Did you do anything?
Nah, let's do it. But we will. We will get around. We did have a meal. We did actually go out for a meal a couple of weeks ago for all our birthdays and anniversaries. So we sorted that. But we're going to do another one.
Mm.
See how she goes.
Right.
Oh.
The player who performed the build monument action draws the top card of the events deck.
Ooh.
And you resolve it.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, this is all so exciting.
Right, A.
Or
A new
disastrous. who
quest
knows?
appears. If there's a space on the board, place the appropriate quest token in the region. So this will go over here. Do you want to read that out?
Aid to Atlas.
What
It's got the region. It's Messenia, which is down there, isn't it? Where the doodah is.
Aid to Atlas. Where's that?
Down here.
So that goes there.
2 strength, 4 strength, 5 strength.
What's the reward?
The reward is keep this card. At any time, you can discard it to remove all of your used action tokens and draw 2 combat cards.
Okay. So that goes there. Right. And that is
What's that?
that.
You want the dice back?
So we start
Oh,
again.
so I've lost 2
men.
hoplites through that. Rats.
Never mind. Right,
So it seems to pay to keep monsters out of you.
Ah.
Keep away
So
from
next
the
time you build a
monsters.
monument, Margaret, you must think about the
Yeah.
consequences.
Yeah.
Are any of those dice good?
there's one with nothing.
Oh, that's good. That's it, is
Yeah.
it? Well, the rest all nasty, moving, kill.
Yeah,
lame.
that one's not very good.
No.
It just eats a lot of you.
I can move it if I take an injury to my hero. I can move it anywhere I want.
Ooh.
Seems really hard to kill.
Any
the-
region on the map. So I might have a good sweep, but I'll end up with a dead hero.
Yeah. But what that up north?
Yeah.
Seems really hard to kill the beasts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, the easiest one on the board
It's getting the
is
hoplites.
the Minotaur.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's on the back of your.
That one, isn't it? It's got less things.
No, but it's not on the board. Cyclops
Oh.
isn't on the board. Sphinx. Ah, is that the Sphinx?
It doesn't. Well,
Sphinx.
yeah, it must be because
Oh,
it's
that's
a lion.
easy.
but-
That's the easiest one to kill. That's on the board.
But you've got to have all those.
Yeah,
got
you
to
need
have
2
the special-
arrows, 2 maces, and a spear.
So you need, in order to kill that monster, you need loads of.
Cards, yeah.
Really hard, isn't it?
Let's get in the hoplites. It's just a
Well, you don't
nightmare.
need hoplites for that. You just need to get your hero in the same
Yeah.
thing, don't you? But they're going to take wounds,
Yeah,
aren't they?
that's the easiest one to kill. Out of all the ones that are there. But,
Sphinx.
Cerberus is a stinker.
Yeah.
If it's got, say, it's got swords here, 4 swords. You haven't got to have 4 swords, have you?
No. Well, you would do eventually.
Right.
That's for every wound.
Oh, okay.
So what? Chimera's the easiest one by the looks of things. But
Yeah.
it's not on the board yet.
Oh, well.
Right, so right.
Right.
but it won't come on a board till one of the monsters dies, is that right?
Well, you would deal an event once.
Oh, and it
build
might
the
come
monster.
on the
It
board.
might do, yeah. But if you draw a monster card and the monster's already on the board, it will grow in power.
Oh, grow. Oh my
Yeah.
god. We're doomed.
Put some more men.
How'd you get 4 recruits on there then?
Sparta. To control Sparta.
But you've got to have five of them to start with.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get it.
Yeah. Which is why I moved, because it was impossible.
To get lots of men on the board.
Yeah, which is a nightmare, really.
Right, so he's going to move there.
Yeah.
He's got 2 leadership, so he's going to start there. Right. And then I'm going to recruit 2 hoplites in every region of the city. There you go.
Michael, talking about. Okay, I'm going to put him there. This is my hoplite movement, and I get to control that city. I control this city. Do, do.
Where sausage rolls. Put these down.
Right.
Can't see you up there, can you?
Is it recording still?
Yeah. Funny enough.
It's working.
Well, that is. That one decided to have a.
It did work.
Cardiac
It did
arrest.
fix itself, didn't it?
Yeah. You doing your Gary Glitter drum roll there, Gav?
No, it's Human League. It's Human League's version.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we're not allowed. Whenever we do that at home, we say Human League version.
Right.
So we can attack each other, can we?
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Yes. But I wouldn't advise it.
Don't get all defensive, Matthew. I'm just checking. So, do I have to build another temple to get a priest out? Because I've already got a temple, haven't I?
Yes, you do. That should be like that.
Why are you putting them down?
Well,
oh, for the camera, right. Right, the hero can only move one, can't he? They don't get involved in the fight heroes, do they?
no. Well, unless you've got a special ability. So I can add my speed or strength.
Ooh.
So it might be worth you taking on a few monsters, guys, because you've got Ambrosia, haven't you? Means you can heal.
Yeah, but I just haven't got enough. You can only do that once, can't you?
No. Well, you can do it, but it's
Once per...
once per monument thing.
Yeah.
You could always build a temple and then draft us another card.
Yeah, I can do it over here, but I have to get over there.
So you can get strength from combat cards, is that right? Is that the only way you get extra strength?
Well, you get the...
Okay, I'm gonna...
Yeah, it depends, doesn't it? Might have
I'm
cards
gonna,
or something.
I'm gonna prepare.
Okay.
I'm gonna put one in there, so in case you attack me. Combat card, please, Margaret. Or what was the other choice?
Yeah,
one injury. No, that's fine.
Right.
Julie! Talking about Julie.
I'm going to move one here.
Okay.
Does that mean I can...
You control that region.
Control that. You can also put one into defend if you want.
No.
No?
Into the...
Yeah, you could. Yeah, sorry, you can't. No, you can't.
I thought that was another move.
Yeah.
Oh,
You'd have to do the march action because your leadership's only one. You can only move one hot block. If you had leadership of 2, you could move 2 one space. So you have to march.
So you can move in and then move in.
You could recruit in a region with a city, and then
Well,
you
I
can.
need to put one of those in, don't I? So.
No, it's 4.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
So you could recruit in a region with a city.
Well, I'm doing send my priest.
Right.
Yeah. Anywhere you want.
Yeah.
This reminds me of Blood Rage mixed with Kemet, mixed with Cyclades. It's like a big mix of all of them. It does feel like I'm working through a flow chart in my brain. If I do this, then I could do that, and then if I do this, then I could do that. Yes, I've done that. No, I can't do that, and then I can do that. I think you feel this accountants would be good at this game, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I'm going to go by Hermes.
Hermes gives you
It's on the
movement.
second 2, isn't it?
Gives you movement, yeah?
Yeah, so what do I do? Move it up
Yeah.
by...
Level 2,
Level
and you
2.
can move your army
2.
by
Oh,
one
one
region.
Ow, crap. Go for you.
How'd you get an artifact?
Can you squeeze past it?
Yes.
By defeating monsters.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It says, from level 2 on, playing at Hermes Monument allows you to move your army. Do you have to move all the hoplites in the region you choose? So yeah, so you can choose, an army is more than one hoplite in a region.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Mm.
So if I what to do? Prayer movement, wasn't it there?
We put him in armies.
Yeah, because I can move.
Did you move up your speed?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I can move my arm, say this is my army, isn't it?
That's leadership.
What's my army? Move your army by one region.
Oh right, yeah. So you can do that.
Right. So I moved him to there.
Yeah.
And took that over.
Yeah.
And then did my special march action.
Yeah.
If I moved them back, I can put another 2 in there.
Yeah.
Because I've got the special.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'll do that. Do that. Take that over.
Right.
And then we'll do my special
March.
Move them back over there. And I'll get another 2 there.
Well, so you've got to tap that blessing now. I think. Do that, I think. Is it? Do you tap it? No, it's always a special ability. So, a few questions.
You mentioned something about that, didn't you? I don't
It's
think we've been doing it.
artifacts, isn't it? Hang on. Right, rules of hers, blessings. Oh, I don't know. I think it just gives you a permanent ability throughout the game, I think.
I think that's what you said.
Yeah, I think so. Right, that's it then. Right, it's your go. Did you put your thing on?
Yeah.
So I'll move him into there. That's 45.
Mm.
And
You can't do that.
Got to have 4 people
You
in
don't
there.
own the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you need to get 4 people in there, Margaret.
Oh,
2.
You got 1.
okay.
But that's a separate go, isn't it, when you've got your people in there?
Mm. I have to recruit then.
Yep.
So that's 2. They have to go in there, don't they?
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
a
right?
city, yeah.
Mm.
They could go in there. Well, no, you don't control that one.
Mm.
Right, so cross your thing off then.
Mm. God, it's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare.
I'm not getting anywhere with this. It's really
Sorry, how'd you
annoying.
get priests?
Build
That's
a
what I was
temple.
thinking.
You have to build a temple. Then you
Right.
get a priest, and you put them in a pool, and then you have to
Yeah.
pray on your regular action.
Okay. Right, so I'm going to move 2 hoplites into. Or will I? Yeah. It's risky. It's risky. Yeah.
Oh,
I've
shut
got 1, 2,
up.
3. Yeah, I'm going to move 2 into there, and then I will march 1 into here.
Right. There's your hero.
Right.
Oh, I could have done that. Couldn't I? Didn't realise that.
What could you have
That's
done?
so annoying. Well, I could have recruited one hoplite where my hero is, and then fortified the city for free.
How?
That's what it says.
How would you have done that?
So if there's no enemies,
Oh, when you prepare.
yeah, recruit one hoplite where hero is, can fortify this hoplite for free.
You drew 2 combat cards instead.
No, 2 recruits. I took 2 recruits. I didn't realise I could do that.
What?
Do that instead of doing the recruits.
What could you have done? Draw 1 combat card. Or recruit 1 hoplite where the hero
That's
is.
special action. Don't prepare. When you're going.
What you saying you could have done?
Well, you could do prepare.
Yeah.
You could have. I could have taken 1 hoplite
Yeah.
where my hero is, if there's no enemies there, and then I could use that hoplite to fortify that for free. But I didn't. I did that.
No, but you haven't taken that over.
You haven't taken it over, have you? Don't control
You
that
still
region.
needed to control that region.
Or even though.
Yeah, you can't take over.
Something you don't own.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't control that region, do you? So you can't move into
Can
the city.
take region control this way.
What?
That's what it says.
Fortify this hoplite for free to take region control.
This way. I know, it's annoying, isn't it?
What's that? Prepare.
Prepare. If no enemy hoplites and not on quest, recruit 1 hoplite where hero is, can fortify this hoplite for free, can take region control this way.
Right. So recruit 1 hoplite in a region in which your hero is present. Player cannot perform this action if his or her hero is outside the map. However, you can do this in an empty region controlled by an enemy and thus take control of it.
That's an enemy. That's us, I think.
Yeah.
We're the enemy.
It doesn't say. It
Player
says
cannot
without
perform
an
this action on a quest or when they are in a region also occupied by another player's hoplites.
So if no enemy, hoplite. No enemy hoplite.
It says here in the rule book, recruit 1 hoplite in the region in which your hero is present. Player cannot perform this action if his hero is outside the map. Yes, ordinarily you wouldn't be able to recruit here because you don't control it. But I suppose because that's a special action, your hero takes precedent. You could.
So I could have done that.
No, because you don't control the region.
Okay. So
You haven't got a marker on there yet.
So what's this then? Can take region control this way.
If you had 4, if that was the 4th person you put in there, you could take control of the region.
What?
And then fortify it.
Yeah.
What? Okay. So it's, instead of an extra move.
Well, you'd need to have 3 people in there to start with to do that. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But you can only move 1 of these, can't you? 1 at a time?
What's your leadership? 2.
2.
So
Oh,
you
yes,
can
I can
move.
move 2.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna recruit 2. Oh, not hunt. Recruit 2. And it goes where the hero is, isn't it?
Where it's each region where you've got a city.
Yeah, there's a city there.
Yeah. So you don't have to have your hero in the region to recruit. It's just.
Oh, do you?
No.
I'll leave him there then.
Okay. See, when you recruit, you get 2 in each region with the city, so you can put 2 in there as well.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Thank you. Julie.
Yeah. don't feel like the monsters are a bit too powerful. I'm a bit too afraid to take
Maybe
them on.
in a later game.
Can I move that there then?
Yep.
No, because that's a separate move.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think I'm gonna build a temple. This one.
It says, what does it say? Draft. These ones, isn't it?
Yeah, so if you draw 5, give them to Julie, and then she can choose
Oh,
one and
great, I
pass
get the
on.
last pick. Yeah, that's just typical, that is. That's Julie. So selfish. Me. Like a petulant child. Mint, anybody?
Yeah.
Margaret, no? Julie?
Yeah, I won't say no. So I'm a bit of a slow reader. I've got to take it in.
That's right, we've got all night.
It's like a lot of these games, isn't it? Nobody wants to sort of actually.
I think we're getting our heads around it. That's why.
But the trouble is, with a lot of these games, once you actually sort of make a move, if you lose, you've got to build up again. So.
But the thing is, this tracker here, you can only move it so many times because there's only so many temples, isn't there? Like, how can you get 5? Well, I suppose you could get 5, but it's very unlikely, isn't it?
How else do you get priests?
Because priests, you have to build a monument.
That's the thing, isn't it? I mean, it just seems
So you have to build. You can either build a temple or you can build a monument and be in control of priests of the temples, right?
Well, the thing is to build the monument so you get your priests back.
Yeah.
What happens in usurp?
That
Usurp.
means it says
You've done that, haven't you?
no.
Haven't you?
No, you need to have the matching land glory token.
Which is the blue one.
Oh,
Take control of the hero's region, forcing enemy hoplites to retreat.
Oh, right.
So you've got the blue,
right.
haven't you?
But there's no one on there, so it's not worth you doing that. Is that right?
So where you put your hero in a region, and then you can kick anyone out.
Of that colour? Of the colour or just the space?
Of the colour of the glory token that you've got. Yeah.
And you get the glory token from the quest
Quests
things.
or killing monsters.
Oh gosh, they're going to take forever to get.
You've got to focus on one or the other, haven't you? Try and get some quests sorted out.
I can't yet.
Should I move that down?
Enough men.
Yeah, you did.
Cute.
Did you? Yeah, you
And
did.
do I get a priest on there now?
What did you do?
Build monument.
Build.
Yeah. Yep.
Do I put that up?
What action did you just do?
Pray. No,
Build temple.
Build temple.
Right. To get the benefits from the temple card.
It was draft.
Draft.
It's going round. Margaret's got the cards.
Get one priest and get the benefits from the temple card if blessings. Right, yeah, sorry.
Do we let everybody know what our blessings
You
are
sure you
again?
didn't do that? Let
What?
everyone know what the blessing card is.
Yeah, so it should do, yeah.
Why?
Because it stays with you forever, doesn't it?
Yeah, but does it say that you have to tell
We're
people?
going to find out anyway.
Well, no,
eventually,
you will find out, won't you?
Well, it'd be exciting to find out when you go, well, actually, you can't do that. You know, like, with a really snarly kind of, sarcastic voice.
They're quite soft today, aren't they, those tree balls? They're not as hard.
They should be okay, because what you find is if you leave them in the car I think if it gets cold or whatever, it makes them go soft.
That's right.
Which one do you want to go? You can have your go, Mummy, while Gavin's choosing.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Do you want tissue?
No, I'm right. Is it annoying you?
No, because I've probably annoyed everyone else with my blowing my nose.
Right, my blessing, which I think I'll use now, is instead of using a hoplite movement action, which is the regular action, isn't it? I can recruit 2 hoplites in one region under my control. So I'm going to do that.
What was it?
Instead of using a hoplite movement action, which is a regular
You
action.
can recruit 2 hoplites in a region you control. Okay.
Yeah, so that'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
So
You could take control of Sparta by marching them into.
that's 5 there.
Are we going to say what our special ability is?
I do, yeah. I've got after Athena's gift, after you win a battle, add 1 priest to your priest pool.
Oh. Before a battle in which you are the defender, move a number of hoplites equal to or lower than your hero's speed from a neighbouring region into the region where the battle has taken place. I didn't have much of a choice.
When you are a defender in a battle, your enemy can play only 1 combat card.
None.
Right, I'm going to...
What was your card, Margaret?
Instead of using hoplite movement action, which is a regular action, I can recruit 2 hoplites in any region under my control. One region. So I'm going to now do the march action. I'm going to march into there. There's no city in there. So I've now got my 3.
What's that on the Sphinx?
Yeah.
So you can't recruit in there now.
Can you move 3 though on your leadership? Is that right?
Yeah.
What's your leadership? 1.
You can march from there. You said you were marching.
march in.
Yes, my march action.
Well, you can take control of that.
Yeah.
But you can't recruit into that region. Right.
Right.
Is that because any monster, is it? Or just that?
Just the
monster?
Sphinx, yeah.
So can I build a temple now or not?
No.
That's
That'll be
it.
a special action,
Right,
so if
okay.
you mark it off.
That was the marching.
Yep.
Tyler!
Yeah, I know.
Tyler!
Well, I'm going to do that for starters. These there, these ones here. So I can recruit 1 hoplite in a region with my hero. I'm going to do that twice. I'm going to do the prepare action. Or am I? Yes, I am. Or am I? I'm not.
So many decisions.
No. That's my head in. I'm a recruit actually, I've got no choice, so I'm going to have to do that. To die. What? Get a bit in.
No, the cross, Matthew.
Oh yeah. It's yours. I sold the pool table again.
Have you?
Coming tomorrow, pick it up apparently.
Do they know how
What's
heavy
this
it is? Did
Yeah,
you
I
warn
told-
them?
Yeah, 350 kilograms.
What did they say?
They're bringing a VW
£600.
VW transporter. They said they reckon they can get it in.
And you can't dismantle it?
Well, you can take the top off. I don't know about the. I didn't put it together.
How much you sold it for?
750.
Oh, you have? Oh. Let's hope it's 6. Have you got the money?
No, not yet. Tomorrow.
Let's hope they're big beefy lads.
I don't know, someone called Sylvia or something.
Sylvia with a beard.
I'll put down a list of what
Sylvia, Cecil,
Flower. You need to know. You need to be able to pick it up, and I'm not moving it. I'm not dismantling it. It's down to you. You need to know how to do it. So don't bid on it if you don't understand what I'm talking about. And they're like, "Do you think it'll fit in the back of a Robin Reliant?" Like,
oh, for goodness sake!
Got the measurements, ain't they?
So where are they coming from?
Salisbury, I think.
Oh, that's not too bad.
So
Is that?
they seem genuine.
This
I'm
is
just
from
joking.
Cumbria.
Right, I'm not praying. I'm not using artifact. It's just hero movement, which I'm not gonna do at the moment. So I'm gonna march. I can force as many as I want, can't I?
Yep.
So all 4. So that means I can take that region over.
Yep.
I'm not going to put any in there, but I could do that.
You've got a shrine in there, haven't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm after.
Right, okay.
That's it then. Julie.
Yeah.
Choo, 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 choo. That's what I'd like to get back into, Warhammer. You had an army, didn't you?
I did. I never played it. Made a little table up as well, didn't I? Couldn't get into it.
Remove him there as a normal action.
Yes. Yes.
How'd you get priests?
Build temples.
Build temple.
Also, build the monument, because then you get the piece from it as long as you control the.
Controlio Templio.
Yes.
But if you do recruit as a special action, you get 2 hoplites
Yes.
in each region with a city.
Yep.
Which one's
Yeah.
got a city?
It's the one with the little building, so you
right.
get that one, that one.
Oh, it's a temple.
In each
That
region
one?
with
Is
a
that a
city.
city?
No, it's a temple.
So I'll get in each. I'll get 2 hoplites.
Yeah, but
in
if
each.
you run out of men,
That is a city.
yeah, I'm assuming when you run out of men,
Was it city or not? Don't know.
I think that's a city.
So if I do with the recruit action, then
Yeah.
so I'll get 2 hoplites in each region with a city.
Yeah.
So that gets 2, does
Yeah.
it?
That's got a city in it. Yeah. This one, if you want, there's probably no point putting them in there because they're not being
Is this
attacked
a
by
city?
anyone. That's
Yeah,
a
you
city.
don't control it there.
No,
No.
you don't control it. No.
Oh no.
To this one.
Yeah. Is that it? Just that one, that
You
one.
can put some in here, but there's no point.
Is that a city?
I think that is a city.
Hang on, how many can I move?
One.
1 at the moment.
But you've already done that bit.
Yeah.
Because you're doing the. What bit are you doing now?
Done my recruit.
You just recruited, yeah, so you can't move anymore.
When can I do my priest? Oh, I could have sent one priest
Next
from
go.
player.
Next go.
Yeah. Does it matter which way you go?
No. You have to do regular.
I
and
missed
then
that bit
special.
then, didn't I?
Is that right, Matthew?
So
You do regular first, and then you do special.
yes.
So you
I missed my
can't-
regular.
But the next go you can do it.
No, you didn't. You moved one bloke, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But then you've only just added him, haven't you?
No, I've had him there for a little while. That was my last go. That's right.
Mummy?
I'm going to give up my movement and recruit 2
How are you going to do that?
because that's my special blessing,
Oh, okay.
and I'm going to build a temple. That's my special action.
No, that
That's
one.
Oh,
5.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
It's
let's do it in
nothing.
number order. There's nothing there.
No,
Oh,
I think
is it?
it goes every other one, doesn't it?
Oh, okay. Right, I can't see
Turn
all
on
that.
the side.
So,
So what did you
So
get a
the
priest?
so the
We'll get a
2,000
priest.
viewers can see.
where does he go here?
Yeah.
So I'll
You
cover
get
up.
the benefit from the temple card, right? So it doesn't matter, yeah.
You what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. It's alright.
Temple card.
Don't worry about it. The temple card's over there.
Do I get one, do I, or not?
No.
No, because it doesn't. When it comes up, it's written
okay.
on it.
Right, okay.
Mm.
At last, I've got a temple. Hurrah.
What does speed do then?
Speed lets you move your hero a number of spaces.
Oh, right.
Right, so I've got a leadership of 2, so I'm going to go 1, 2, take control of this one. And then I will march. I've done march. I'll build a monument. So, add 1 piece to a monument and all players move all monument priests to a global reserve. So I will carry on building. Actually, build Hermes.
Is that the messenger of the gods? Hermes?
Yeah, it was actually, yeah. So I get 2, 1, 2, 3. All players move, all priests to the global reserve. Active player gets the priest in priest pool, so I get 1, 2 priests. All players remove their special action thingies.
What did you do?
Built a monument.
Alright.
All players recharge artifacts, and then we do the monster phase. I think that's what we do. Let's just double check. See the monster phase, right? So the monster phase, right? So we get the die, and we'll do this one first.
Does that have to come out?
Yeah.
Priest.
Yeah, so it goes back in your reserve. Yeah, not
there.
the
Not here.
No, not
No.
there. There.
Right, so we do this one, and he's going to move. So he will move.
Is it one region?
Yeah, to there. Right, and then we'll do this one, Sphinx. Move.
Ooh.
Can I only move adjacent?
Don't you have to look at their special?
Only if it's region attack.
Oh.
Right, and then we'll do Minotaur.
It's
And
going to be a
that
region attack.
is a region attack.
This one.
That's one death.
Was
Minotaur.
it?
Him. That's one kill.
This
I think.
one. Monitor.
Yeah. It's one death as I
To
know.
one hop tile. Hoplite. The player controlling region with monitor.
Oh, must
Must
sacrifice a
sacrifice
priest. Is that in your Is that your main one?
Yeah.
You gotta get that one there.
So you lose a hoplite and a priest.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's what it says.
What?
Kill one hoplite. The player controlling region with monitor must sacrifice one priest.
Well, never
You
mind.
don't want to go near
But what's the
mine.
reward though? It's got
So if you
reward.
kill it.
It's if you fight it.
Right, so then we do the Hydra last.
Doesn't really matter because I still control it, don't I?
Yeah.
Right, so I can choose. I can
Yeah,
either
What's the priest?
do the region attack, or I can move it. And I like to move it. I like to move it. Right. So now we do an event. So we draw the event, and it's an event. So that means the event phase. The space on the blah, blah, blah. Feels like place this card in the discard pile without any effect. So we'll do that. Discard pile. It goes there. Right, that's it. Right, so Gabs, you'll go.
So now Hermes, it's
Level 4.
move your army by 2 regions.
Oh, I didn't do that, did I? Well, that's if you pray,
Yeah.
not if you build.
Does it have to be 2, or can you move 1 if you want to? Or whatever.
I would say that you probably don't have to fulfil the whole thing. No.
Yeah, okay.
It says buy 2 regions, so it's just that
Yeah.
that says to me that you can choose how many.
Right, one movement. That means I get that back.
Yep.
I build temple all I can. What does it say?
Draft.
Draft.
Another draft.
It's every other one.
I get priest, don't I now? I'll put them in the pool.
Yep. Right, 5 cards. I'm searching. Have a Pee-wee Herman.
What region's that on then? It's yellow. Oh, okay. That's why he's going for it.
What's that?
That's on a yellow region. So if he builds that, he wins the game because it's on his yellow region.
What level's that at now? 3?
3.
Oh, right. Only a little bit went on there.
Yeah, so if he gets
Right.
2 more, because he's yellow, controlling that region, I guess. That's yellow, isn't it?
Is that a blue one under there?
When he wins it. So the +1, if you put your priest in it, you get an extra speed, right? And the same with the others, strength and right. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Good.
Who's the strength? Zeus.
It's the cards there. You have another bit of that if you want.
That's all right, thanks. What's this? Oh, we've got to choose one, have I?
Yeah.
Is that what, another one?
What's that for?
Yeah, it's the.
Because she's something about a priest, I think.
Yeah, I'll smash it.
Dregs.
Oh yeah, the cards in the same moment. Yeah.
Oh gosh, not much to choose from.
Tissues away.
What did you choose?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, let's choose now. Go, Frank.
No, I don't want that one.
Let my go.
Yeah, you can have your go while.
Oh, okay.
That one. There you go.
With the rubbish, I suppose, isn't it?
This is rubbish.
Well, I got the dregs last time, Matthew, so suck it up.
So twice I've had the dregs.
Right, you going to read cards out?
Yeah.
I'll read mine first. When using the special action march, you may move your army by 2 regions. Ooh, very useful that is. Oh, I like that card.
If a battle is taking place in the region your hero is in, add 2 to your army strength for this battle.
What?
When you play a combat card in a hunt or a battle, sacrifice 1 priest to add 3 to the strength of that card.
Yeah, I've got it. When you're on the toilet, you can wipe your bum with sandpaper.
Okay.
When you start the hunt, add one priest to your priest pool.
That's going to be a lot of benefit when you fight your monster, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to move a hero hoplite by 1 in there.
Is that Cerberus, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then
Oh, God, he's the toughest monster to go out there.
Did you choose them or was it pop
No,
lucky?
it's random.
Oh, right.
and then I can march.
Yeah. Into where?
Where are you going to go, Julie?
You control
How many can I? Oh, can I only move one for March? How
No,
many?
March you can move all of them.
Oh, right.
as many as you like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. Oh, I took that much. It's there. Sorry, should have been that there.
How do you get rid of your combat cards if you don't want them?
How many have you got?
3.
You can only have 4.
Yeah, but
Right,
what if
but
you
I'm
don't
March.
want one of them? Can you get rid of them?
These two.
Oh.
Wait until you get more
I'm
discarded.
gonna march these two
Yep.
into here.
Yep.
And I've also got special action march. You can recruit 2 hot pots in the region your army moved from.
Yep. If you like. Come on,
Okay.
Julie's got to start branching out. You need to control 2 lands, don't you?
2 lands, all 5 regions with a temple.
Yeah, that's
How many have you got? 2?
Yeah, these regions.
Yeah.
1.
No, that's only got a temple there.
Temple 1, 2.
Oh, regions only got temples in.
Right?
5 temples you need to control. But they're so spread out, it's...
Oh,
that's
12
what to do.
regions with temples.
There's actually only 6 on the board.
1, 2.
That should be 8, 9, I think, including thingamajig.
Thingamajig?
Or for Delphi.
What's a thingamajig, Matthew?
Where's the other one then? Oh, there's one
What's
here.
that there?
Yeah. What are you doing then, Mumsy?
I know. I'm trying to work it out.
So why did they change the name from Greece to Hellas?
That's the old original name for Greece.
Why did they change it to Greece, do you know?
Why?
Yeah, any particular reason?
Probably because they just invented the frying pan. Why did they change the name from Edo to Japan? Or from...
I just thought you might know. I thought Margaret might know actually.
Was it to do with Helen, wasn't it?
No.
Hellas.
Nothing to do with... No, Hellas is to do with the sun, isn't it? So,
Oh, Helios.
yeah.
That's
Are these
Latin.
lands?
Lands is the big areas.
Right, I'm going to wave my hoplite movement and recruit 2.
It's too powerful.
And
Right. This is war.
I'm
So you
going
have to got to start battling then, don't you, soon?
I think that's the way it's going to go. It sort of pushes you into that sort of thing. 'Cause something's got to give, isn't it? You can't just sort of turtle in a corner and hope to win the game. Somebody's got to make a move. Or I've got my strategy.
Oh, March.
Right, so you take control of that. Do you want to march into the fortified?
Can I do that?
Yep.
Okay.
So put your thing on.
No, put it there, Margaret.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
right,
number.
okay. Oh, that's got to go on there then, isn't
Yeah,
it?
put a marker on your thing. March. Right. Right.
How'd you get artifacts?
And artifacts.
You've got to fight
Yeah.
a monster.
Oh,
I managed to get one because it was one of my special abilities, starting bonus.
right.
Oh, nice.
But you get them from here as well, don't you, Matthew? The artifacts? Or
I mean,
what?
this special ability is rubbish
Killing
because I need to
monsters.
get a
Is that
glory
it?
token.
Various like
Absolute rubbish.
hurting monsters. Like if you did this one, you get an artifact.
Oh, right, okay.
It's sort of worth it in a way, but your hero's going to get
Mushed.
beaten up.
Oh, I see. So you've got to see what the special symbols you're after, right? Is it?
Yeah, that's it.
But you've got to have all those symbols to defeat him.
Who's this one? It's That one. Can you
Cerberus.
pass me the card?
Well, if you're only allowed 4 cards, there's more than 4 symbols,
No.
isn't there?
You don't. It's not when you're doing a hunt. So you get combat cards equal to your strength. So I'd get 1 at the moment. You get 2. So it might be worth trying to do some monsters. You only need to do 3 to win.
He's only got 1 special.
Well, I wanted to build up my lagging behind for so long.
So I'm going to move my hero into this region here, and it says after your hero movement, discard 1 combat card to kill 2 hoplites in the same region as your hero. So I'm going to discard this one, which is that. He is dead. And then I will move a hoplite 1 region. Right, and then I'm going to recruit in 2 hoplites into every region where there's a city. Right, so 2 in there and 2 in there.
You have to paste the marker.
The Kraken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hero doesn't actually fight, does he?
No.
So if I take that over again, does he have to move, the hero?
No.
He stays in there.
They've got retreat. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. How many combat cards you got, Gav?
Never you mind. I've got 3. Well, I should use my priest, shouldn't I, whilst I can. So strength is just when you're fighting the monsters,
How many combat cards you draw?
and speed is only for the only
Hero.
for your main hero, isn't it? Well, so when you fight the monster, the strength is added to your combat cards.
That's how many combat cards you draw when you do a monster.
Oh, I can draw. So I could have 6 altogether, couldn't I, if I move that up? Yeah? 6 isn't enough, is it?
How many you got? 3.
3.
So you'd have 5. How many?
Yeah, I could have 6 maximum if I was to move that up to there.
Yeah.
And that's just randomly picked, isn't it?
Yeah. What do you have? Pop.
Well, I haven't got the symbols.
You're not going to do them in one go, are you?
Yeah, I know that.
They seem very difficult to do, don't they? If they move, then you might be sort of, I don't know, you might be, well, you get priest by doing it, can't you? And you can, it seems like you need to build up get a lot of combat cards, but it's quite difficult to do, isn't it?
Go on then, I go for strength. That's Zeus in the red region.
So you can get, he's level 1, isn't he? So
+1.
that's prey, wasn't it?
And for my next trick.
I think someone's having a bonfire. Smell.
Yeah, it smells like so.
There's not a barbecue this time of night, is there? Won't be anybody on the allotment.
Right, I'm
this time of
gonna
night.
build monument.
Okay.
I want to
Zeus.
use.
He's reset again.
That way round.
Where? Zeus.
That way round. Oh, for God's sake.
Literally.
Oh no, it's his legs I'm after.
What are you doing? Build a monument?
Yeah.
That's his head.
Yeah, it's that.
No, let me go.
I had trouble with this on a video I watched, actually trying to get his legs in.
way, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does go.
Turn it around so everyone can see. Right. So that's a special action. So it's add 1 minute. All players move all monument priests to the global reserve. So there's none more. You get the amount of priests equal to the amount of temples you control. One. All players remove their special action tokens. So that was just 1. All players recharge artifacts. Monster phase. If you roll that.
Let's do it for a Cyclops knob first.
Which one?
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
I want to see where he goes. I'm hoping he's going to move him. Movement!
Right, so you move in
1.
1 region. Okay, next one. Hydra.
Hydra.
Region attack.
Flames.
Region attack.
What does it say?
Is that one in that
Yeah.
the end?
Hydra. Yeah, it says kill 1 Hydra in the region. Hydra is in. Kill 1 in the region and 1 in all neighbouring regions. So you have to lose 1, 2, 3, and Mark has to lose 1.
What, this one?
Yep.
2, 3.
Oh, he's still got gold in there, doesn't he?
Yeah, you kill them last once at the 45 ones.
Cyclops. Movement.
Ooh.
Ooh. Arrgh. Arrgh. Oh no, actually that's moving too close to home. And Sphincter, you lose 1.
Go to neighbouring.
Which is the easiest monster to kill out of the slot?
Remember, Sphinx you can't recruit in an area with the Sphinx in it.
Cyclops is the easiest one to kill, actually. I will move him there.
It's a Minotaur, Gav.
Oh. Which was the weak one? It was the Sphinx, wasn't it? It was the Sphinx, yeah.
Chimera.
Sphinx, the Sphinx.
Sphinx, yeah.
On the board.
I'm going to do it in a place where you can't recruit. In a city space. Remember, 4 hoplites in Sparta.
Shut up, Matthew. Stop it.
Sparta. Sparta. Gav.
Yes.
Don't. What you mean? Stop it.
He's not going to move close enough to me. I
Thank
wasn't going to do it.
you.
I was thinking, I didn't even cover it.
He thought that anyway.
Right, that's it, isn't it?
So is that all of them?
Yeah. 1,
Right, okay.
2, 3.
And then we do the event phase. So draw an event card, Gav, and resolve it.
It says Sphinx.
Right, so that gets what's the evolve?
I'm not sure what that means.
Evolve. Right, so it needs an extra couple of things to kill it.
An extra couple of things.
Yeah.
Oh God! Like it's not hard enough anyway.
Right,
It's ridiculous.
Julie, it's your go. Sparta. I've got almost all my men on the board.
I'm going to move him in there. And then... What does the hero do then?
You can do
Go
the
on
card.
quests and
Do I?
various other things.
He doesn't. He's nothing to do with combat though, is he?
No.
And he fights the monster. Or does he
Yeah,
not?
you can go.
And you have to move the hero to the monster.
He's just worried about glory.
Oh, I'll do prepare.
Mm-hmm.
I'll draw 2 combat cards. Yeah, I will do. That's what I keep doing. Right, that's it.
I'll put a marker on there, you've done that.
Yeah, I've done it.
Feel better on that.
I end up stuffing tissues up my nose. So fed up with blowing my nose out.
Oh, hang on. Can you get to use your special ability?
Yeah, what does it say?
Because after using a prepare special action, place Persis in any region on the map.
Persis. It's the flying horse, isn't it?
No, it's just Julie's hero.
Oh, is it? Oh, right.
Oh.
Right, I'm gonna not move my hot
Any
pipe, but I'm gonna recruit
any region on the map?
Yeah.
Hang on. Julie's not done
Is that
that.
a region? Oh,
Anything,
that's what she
anywhere.
had. Sorry.
Sounds like those apples.
Well, me, man. It's cool, Daddy.
Can I do that now?
Lots of people.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 2 there.
I don't know if I'm going to win the game.
And
You never know.
I think we're probably running out of time, to be honest.
March them into there.
Okay.
Someone just needs to bite the bullet and just fight.
Well, we could always play it next time. Now we know what we're doing, can't we? Just go into it
Right.
then.
So I'm going to build a monument. This one here.
It's because it's in his region.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do? We have one piece of monument. All players move all monument priests to global reserve. It's none in there. Active player gets number of priests in the priest pool, so that's 1, 2 priests. All players use special action tokens. I haven't got any.
Right.
And then all players recharge artifacts monster phase. Seems like too easy to sort of
Doesn't it?
get them on. You could just if you load up next to a monument, you just sit there and go monster die.
Who is that for though?
Um,
No, throw it again.
yeah, this one. Nothing. Hydra.
Oh, nothing.
Damage.
One from every region.
Not again.
Yeah.
Yes. That one.
You lose your fortification, dude.
That mean I don't own it anymore.
No,
Yeah,
you've got your level. You got your marker. It's just someone else can walk into it.
Ridiculous.
Right, where are we? Minotaur. Move him. Move him. Oh, down here.
You got to move them anywhere.
Well, one space adjacent. Sphinx.
Oh, you
It's
can't
not
move him there.
adjacent.
It's not
That was
adjacent.
a no. Yeah.
Isn't it? Move him in here then.
2 monsters.
That's a nothing.
He
And
jumped,
then,
didn't
is
he?
that
Did you do the Sphinx?
it? Yeah, done Sphinx. Nothing. So that's that. Right, so where are we? Monster phase, and then an event card. So we'll do this. Now we got the Cyclops comes into play, and he goes into Arcanania. It's down there somewhere. There. Oh God, grief. Right.
So has this card got to go up here?
Reshuffle that into the deck. Oh, the Cyclops. If he's got a passive special ability, or it doesn't. Put this card up there somewhere. Region attack deals 1 injury to all heroes in the same region as Cyclops in all neighbouring regions. Right?
To all heroes, neighbouring regions. And what?
There.
Okay.
And yeah.
It wouldn't be there, would it?
No.
And that goes.
Just
what's
pop
this?
it on above.
Add 1 priest to your priest roll.
That's what you get if you defeat him.
Okay, I'll put it over there then.
Right. It's like 1 step forward, 1
Hopeless.
step back, isn't it?
Well, it is. Every time I make progress, it's hopeless.
Right, Gabs, you'll go.
Is it now? Is it now?
Yes.
What's the colour code on it? Does the colour means a special? That means you get a special prize, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Ah, my go, eh? My go. Well, I might as well go for strength again.
It's impossible to kill 3 monsters.
I think you could kill one of them. He's the weakest one. He's the weakest one on the board.
It seems if the monsters are placed in regions that are too far away, that's that out the window.
Yeah,
you can never get your troops. I mean, we started in these regions, you're never going to get down there.
It's too easy to build the monuments too.
Well, unless you're in a region with a monument.
It's too easy, isn't it?
Well, no, not really. I mean, you can invade there. You can invade there. It does seem that that's the best place to go, is to in a region with a monument. No?
I'll do a march. Fight, boy. Fight.
Having a scrap.
Fight.
Oh, okay.
So what happens now?
So a battle. Defender plays a combat card, all passes. So I will play.
You have to do one each.
Well, you just keep going until you pass.
Oh, right, okay. Hang on. Whenever your opponent has more hearts than you in a battle, kill one heart. You haven't got more than me, have you? No. That's defending. And that's if you've got more than me. But you haven't. So none of those cards.
It says Achilles, at Achilles' speed or strength, whichever is lowest to your army strength in the region he is in. So I can add 2 to my army strength. Achilles is a special ability is add Achilles' speed or strength to your army strength in the region he is in. Alright. So on the defender, I'm going to play this, which is charge 4. So my strength is 6.
Okay, I'll play this one. Oh, you only get the result if you win the battle?
What do you mean?
Well, it's what it says at the bottom.
No. But you've got to be aware of the casualties.
No, I've got no casualties.
Right.
It says if you have more hoplites in the battle than your enemy, which I have, immediately kill 1 hoplite.
Okay. So he's dead. Right, so I suppose
He has to retreat.
what's the heroes then?
You said he retreats.
Retreats where?
Well,
Back into your pool.
Wherever you can. Or off the table, I can imagine.
I suppose he retreats into a friendly region, doesn't he?
Yeah. What's your penalty?
No, they're dead. It would have been 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay, discard. Discard. Alright.
Right, change that to red.
Julie.
That should have come off, shouldn't it, when you did that prepare? That build monument. Shouldn't it?
Yeah,
should have done, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Just.
There should be a monument here. That's reserved for an expansion.
Oh, is it?
What is that? 2.
This, you don't have to worry about that.
Oh.
Once it's covered, you don't ignore it.
Oh.
You can take this region over, can you? Then she's got the glory token, hasn't you?
Yeah, but got 2 monsters in there.
No, shown that already, that region.
Yeah, I said to my mum, you can go in there.
Oh, right.
Oh,
You could do the quest.
I'll move. Oh. Yeah, but why would you want to move in there if you've got 2 monsters in there? I'm just going to die anyway. Move in there. We're going to march. He's in there. And then I can recruit 2 hop lights in the region your army moved from. Does one of those got to go in there? Yeah.
No, it's up to you. Don't have to go in there. Is that it? Julie?
Yeah, because that's my special.
Margaret?
Right, well, pop my priest in there. So it goes up 1.
Yeah.
And
Mint, anybody?
Yeah.
There's only 2 left.
Oh, you might have it.
I'm going to do my exile one.
Right.
So I'm going to go back down and move Cerberus
Anywhere you want.
anywhere I want.
That's a Sphinx.
Whatever monster. Oh no, hang on a minute. Sorry, I think I got that wrong. Sorry, hold on. No, that's wrong. Sorry. Forget it.
Do 1 injury to your hero.
It's where the hero is.
Turn.
Yeah.
Put your marker up one.
Hmm?
You took one off, didn't you?
Yeah. That's where my hero is. I misread that.
Where's your hero?
Here.
Well, you can move your hero and do it, can you?
No, I don't want to do that. So, okay, so the other one, I'm going to move him in there.
Do you need a card for him?
Who?
That
Cyclops,
new-
yeah, it's there. Look.
Oh.
And move that. Can I start my quest now?
Yeah. Which one is it?
The clear the Orgian stables.
What have you got?
Well, I don't know what I don't know what's on that card.
2 wounds, 2 injuries. I haven't got 2 injuries, have you? So just 2 speed. Right, so let's
2
start from
speed.
there.
So what do I need for that then? 2 injuries.
2 speed for the first level,
Yeah.
2 injuries and a 2 speed for the second level, or 3 speed and 2 injuries for the third level. But don't worry about it. Now you're on there, you can just every turn you can move them down.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So my go.
No, that's your hero move. It's still your go moment.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to
this
do
is
your
my
special
action, which is I can't recruit in Sparta now, can I? Thank you.
What? Because of the stinks.
But I will recruit anyway.
Right. Everywhere where you got a city.
Well, I've got control there, so that's right, isn't
So do you not have control here?
Well, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, we've got a marker on it, have you?
Oh, right, okay.
You can put 2 in there if you want. Put 2 in there.
Because it's a city, you can put 2 in.
What is that?
It's a city. You can put 2 in there.
Well, right. What do you, sorry, I don't understand. What do you mean?
When you do the recruit action, you can put 2 hoplites in every city you control. Because you had 4 in there, you should have taken control of that.
Right.
Right, so you can put 2 in there.
Oh, can I? Oh, okay. I'm running out. Oh, I see. Yeah, of course you can, yeah. Right, okay.
Right, I'm going to build the final bit of the
Loads
one.
of them.
I knew you were going to do that.
I know.
It just seems too easy to do, doesn't it?
It's a struggle. Get off my land. Right. Everyone...
So now, everybody, we've got to fight over that monument to win the game.
Right, so it starts over here. 3, whoever's in control of that region at the end of the 3rd round, the next 3 turns wins the game. Alright?
So you've got to fight him on his land.
Right, am I going to do that? Am I going to do that? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to
Can
do
you
that.
do this?
Nothing's changed, has it? So I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, that's why it hasn't moved to my
I'm
coast.
going to march instead.
Yes, that's for the taking, is it? That one over there?
Yeah, you can have it. Right, march. Right, yeah, off you go, Gav.
Okay. I'm gonna build monument. That bit? I think it's that bit.
Right,
Can I put my priest back then? Because you retracted, didn't you?
Yeah. Right, all players move all their monument priests to global reserve. Blah 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 blah.
I get 2 priests, like one and that one, okay?
Take off all your things. Seems like a bit of a weird thing, doesn't it? Just
I know. Can't get over this bit.
Yeah, but then if you do that, it's a bluff, isn't it? How long you can last? Because if you want to do other things, so it's
yeah, it just seems like if you can sort of surround a monument with your troops, then it's just rather than I'll just
we're
build.
going to attack you now.
Good luck with that. Special action tokens, blah blah blah. Recharge artifacts and monster phase. Right, so Gav,
Not really sure where this is going.
you want to roll the monster phase?
Right, let's do Cyclops first. He moves.
Where's he moving?
I'm going to actually move him there.
But his thingy is oh, just move.
Okay, Cyclops. I'm going to move him there.
Oh come on, you've got to move these dudes
Minotaur doesn't move. Sea monster doesn't move. And
Sphincter.
Sphincter. Fire. Oh no, crocodiles. What does he do? Sphincter does
Region action.
kills 1 hoplite and passive. Players cannot own it. It's just you lose 1. That one.
What event?
Let me do it. It's so exciting. The Cattle of Gurion.
Doesn't matter. Just goes to the discard pile because there's no spaces.
You can only have so many.
I should have moved him there. Oh, that's not mine.
You can have so many.
Well, there's only space for 3. If there's no spaces, it goes to the discard.
Oh, I see. Right.
Julie's toast.
Move one.
You sound like the plant at the adventure game then.
I'm going to prepare.
Plant out the adventure game.
I'll
Remember
get
the
2
TV
combat
program, the
cards.
adventure game?
No.
As well.
What was the name of the planet? Zarg or something?
Zorg or Zarg, yeah. Silly. Yeah.
Right, you'll go.
My go.
What's the time? Right, it's nearly 10 o'clock.
Does my little man move up on my go?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Okay, move. I'll pray. And with that I can move the army, can't I? I can go up one and move my army by 2 regions if I want to. Not going over the bridge, I don't think, because Matthew will dive in. Might as well go there. So I just need 2, don't I? And
Put your marker on it.
yeah. Can't do that because that's a stupid thing. Prepare. Oh, I'll take 2 combat cards. Oh, I can discard one, can't I? Because
You can only have 4.
yeah, so I'll discard one. Okay, let's discard one.
What are you doing?
I'm going to discard a card.
Okay.
Don't do that one. Do I put that at the bottom or just in there?
Discard.
No. Okay, so I've got 4 now.
What are you doing?
That's it, I've done it.
Done? Right, okay, so I'm going to prepare. I'll draw 2 combat cards. Oh, and I'll move 2 of these in there. Yeah.
Right, can we move here and there?
Can you move them up then?
Yeah.
I'm going to
Oh,
force.
how many cards am I meant to buy?
4.
Oh, 5.
To get rid of one.
Leadership means I can move 2 if I've got 2, doesn't it? So I'm going to move these to there.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing I'll do, all the excitement, I'm going to go for a hunt. My hero. So I've got strength of 3, so I can pick 3 combat cards.
Yes.
Get rid of that one. Let's
Have
go
a
on the
look,
bottom of the card.
Now, how do we
I
do
don't
the
know what they
fighting?
are.
Right, so you get combat cards before you start. Right, so deal 1 monster, hero attack, deal monster 1 wound, Match one combat card to each symbol or end.
Right, the
hunt.
first one I'm going to do.
So you can do multiple wounds.
I'm going to do the axe because the axe is the blue colour. That means I get his whatever ability, doesn't it?
Who are you doing?
Yeah, but you get that after once the hunt ends.
Oh, okay.
Who are you killing? Who are you having a go at?
Cyclops.
So that's 1 damage on his axe.
Right, so you put a thing on his axe.
Red cube.
This one.
I keep going, don't I?
Yeah, keep going.
Like 1 mace. And that's all I can do.
Okay, so the player to your next player draws 2 monster attack cards and plays 1. Hunter may defend or not. So you get to choose one of those. Gav's got to defend.
They're both the same.
Well, yes, play them. What does it say?
Strength. Number of wound symbols on the monster tray. Effect. Deal 1 injury if hero already has an injury. Immediately end the hunt.
What's it say?
It says deal 1 injury if hero already has any injuries. Immediately end the hunt, but I haven't got any injuries.
Right. So you end the hunt. Then it says suffer 1 injury if the monster is still alive and get up to 1 reward. Priest from symbol artifact if slain. If slain, get mini.
So did your strength go up there? So it says strength, number of wound symbols on the monster's tray. You go up.
What's the monster tray?
Strength. Right, fury, strength, number of wounds. Wound symbols on the strength is 2. So if you've got a card, a combat card of 2, you can defend.
Yes, 2.
Right, let's discard it. Right, yeah, and it says use 3 combat cards of the bow symbol to deal wound of any type. No, it doesn't matter that. Right, so you defended that one. So it would have dealt an injury. If the hero already has an injury, immediately end the hunt. So you can keep going if you want.
But I can't get him with any of the symbols.
No. Right, so the hunt ends. You suffer 1 injury if the monster's still alive. So flip one of those over. One of your arrows, yeah.
What happens if I lose him?
Well, it's only to do with monster hunts, isn't it? So if you get 4, you'll lose the hunt immediately. So the hunt ends. 1 reward if slain. That's easier. Rule book. Monster hunt. Alright. Hero attacks monster. Monster attacks hero. Hunt ends successfully. Unsuccessfully. Hunting players are unable to inflict any wounds on the monster. Card was played during the monster attack, which causes the end of the hunt.
Oh, hang on. It says I get 2 combat cards if I defend, which I did.
Only number of combat cards. Right, next. Oh, you should have drawn. Did you draw 2 combat cards?
Did I?
Yeah, because I said I didn't see them.
No, that was when I did the strength right at the beginning.
You can draw 2 combat cards now.
Sorry. Yeah. That was your attack, wasn't it? So this is for defence. Right.
Because I defended successfully, I get 2 more cards.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
So you can carry on if you want.
Well,
you need a torch.
I've got a torch. Yes.
Is it a torch?
Torch.
Yeah, it's a torch. Another torch and a.
Does he get any wounds? Oh, he's getting wounds.
A thingy.
Right, that's that one then.
Right.
Another torch and a.
Another torch and a mace.
Is it a mace?
I think so. Wait, what happens now? Can we carry on the attacks?
Yeah, you keep doing it until you've killed him. You got a mace or any others?
No, I haven't. So he gets to attack me now.
Yeah, he does. So Julie draws 2 cards.
Oh.
So if you defend, you keep going. If he does a wound.
He did 1 wound.
Yeah. So if he does 4 wounds, then you.
Do that one. Special attack. See special attack on the monster tray.
What's it say?
That one gets discarded.
Yeah.
Deal 1 injury to all heroes in the same region as Cyclops and all neighbouring regions.
What?
To the heroes. So you get one as well, Matthew. So I get one. Can I carry on?
Yep.
Okay, 2 more cards.
You took a wound, so you get 1 card. You can defend.
Well, hang on. Wait.
What was the thing on that? So you got to get a 3.
No, I haven't got 3. That ends it, doesn't it?
Where was that?
That was the attack.
They were both free. There was 2 cards. Julie had to pick one.
So
It's free as well. They're both the same number.
that's only if you haven't got a 3.
No. So I can't defend it.
Do I go back?
Yeah.
You can play any number of
the other-
combat
the other
cards.
pile.
You have a pile, you just put it in
Oh,
the discard.
sorry.
You can play more than 1.
What? I can play more than 1?
Yeah.
So if I can do that?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, so we don't.
So you're right.
Yeah, we're all right.
Oh,
So what's
so I
happening?
didn't get an injury.
Yeah, so you can carry on now. So you can get 2 cards.
Because I defended, I get 2 more cards.
Right.
See, this is how you beat the monsters, isn't it? With a bit of luck.
Bit of luck, yeah.
Oh yeah, another flamey.
Yeah, you need another torch.
I've got a torch.
You need one of those thingies.
One of those thingies.
What's
Yeah, I
this
don't know what
here
they're
then?
called.
What's that?
It says use 3 combat cards with a torch symbol
Someone
to
next
deal a
to it.
wound of
No,
any
it's
type.
like a little man.
Yeah, what is that?
It's 3 of the same.
Oh, it's a priest.
So Julie gets to attack again twice.
So what?
Pick.
What does that mean? You get a priest, does it?
You have to pick.
Yeah, if you depends if you beat him,
If I beat him,
you get the artifact and
the bonus.
a bonus. If you don't beat him, then you just get one of the bonuses.
Oh, that would be really nasty.
Give him a break.
Huh?
Give him a break. Let him feel good.
They're as bad as each other, aren't they?
Or
There were 2 injuries.
Oh, is this
so if you get your 4th injury. Yeah, but if you got 4, Gav,
I haven't.
That would
well,
be
you get to draw if you're defending.
immediately end the hunt. That one.
Yeah, if you're defending, then you get to draw 2 persons who left the opponent with any number of combat cards. Right, so you've got to play any number of combat cards to get 4.
No.
Can you use your ambrosia to heal?
You can do afterwards, yeah.
Alright.
Right, so you unsuccessfully hunted. Hunting players unable to inflict any wounds. After an unsuccessful hunt, the hero receives an additional injury if possible.
Yeah.
Right? And it says hunt rewards. If it's unsuccessful, whenever you are unsuccessful, you still get to pick 1 reward from wounds that you have inflicted with an artifact or priest symbol on them. So you can either take an artifact if one of them's taken, or you can have a priest.
I've got some priests, so I'll take the artifact. Is it the one on
Not
top?
that one, no.
That's one of those.
Oh,
Do you have to be in the same region of the
Your
Hero
hero.
Plenty
Hero
recruit
does.
2 hoplites in any region with a city Sparta that you control.
It's not bad, is it?
What is it, every turn? Or?
You can use that at the beginning of your turn, yeah.
Okay, that's not bad.
So in a way, attacking creatures, even though you might lose,
It's worth it for the.
yeah, for the bits.
you got to be in the same bit to
Your
attack
hero
them.
has to be.
Yeah.
Right, Julie, you'll go.
So anyone can come and finish him off if they want.
Could do.
If he moves.
Matt.
Mm.
Like that.
But your hero can move around more quickly, can't they?
Mine.
Mumsy's one can move.
Oh.
Which one? Who's got the ability where you can move across the map?
Not me.
Julie.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, one of
Oh,
yours.
yeah. I'll prepare special action. Place purses in any region on the
So you can
map.
go and
It's
attack
because
him.
he flies.
You can go and
It's a
attack
flying
him. Kill him
horse.
off.
You need
He
a.
only
It's
needs
Pegasus.
one. If you've got the combat card.
What's this?
Perseus.
Oh, right, sorry.
No, I haven't.
Have you got it? It's a mace. No,
I can
you
do that one though.
No. It has
It's a
to
bit
be.
random,
Used
though,
to
isn't it?
deal
Doesn't he
with
fly
of any
Pegasus,
type.
though?
Oh,
Yeah, he does. Yeah, in the
Yeah.
Clash of Titans. Yeah. He's got the
You
winged
do it
boots,
now.
hasn't
No,
Yeah,
that's
I do.
Hermes with the wing
he?
boots.
There you go.
He's a messenger.
Remember, it's just on a normal go as well.
Is it?
Perseus flies Pegasus, that's why I can move around anywhere he wants.
I'll do
It's
that
a bit
then.
random though. It's just like you've got to rely on a couple of symbols.
So
There's no skill.
Pegasus is going to go and fly over there with her special ability.
I'm in on attack.
And
She's
she's
got
got
a hunt. What's your strength?
It's 1.
Oh no, you do have to use that on that.
So you get a combat card. Right, and then you need to
get a mace, but she's got a special card.
Yeah. Used to deal a wound of any type.
Right, okay. That's discarded. You put a wound on.
That's his last one.
Is it? Right, okay, so the hunt ends. So you suffer 1 injury if the monster's alive. So you get the monster's
Doodah
thing.
This.
Yeah.
What is it?
Add 1 priest to your priest pool if your hero is in a region with a temple. Whew.
You are.
He's got a temple.
So you get the mini.
I'll get him.
Yeah, that's 1 out of 3. You get the mini. You gain the land control token. And you discard combat down 4 cards. So
Does that go?
hold on.
I can imagine to say you can't use it again, can you?
No.
Right, so you get the red glory token. What? So you could just walk in there now and usurp
Where?
in the red.
Which means I'd have to move everybody.
Yeah. So in a way, killing
Walk in.
monsters is if you killed Cerberus, you could move everybody out of that region. But anyway,
But move him into there.
no, you could usurp because you've got the glory token. You can use this usurp action to get Gavin out of that region
Alright.
without doing anything.
Yeah. We're going to have to call it a day.
Right.
Because we're not going to finish it, are we? It's going to be at least half an
You're
hour.
just warming up, really,
Yeah,
aren't
but then
we?
it's 3 turns, isn't it?
So what do we do?
Well, I think we just say we've all won and we'll play it again next time.
Well, I was in control of the region with the biggest monument.
I just killed a monster.
Yes.
You did
But
kill
what
a
killed a monster?
If I had done that, first of all, then
Can we not play this next time? And then we'll get into it then.
maybe.
We know what we're doing. Because we didn't start till 7:30.
Yeah, that's
That was
right.
the problem.
Computer errors.
Bye, YouTube.